Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DRC Digital Racing Championship Season 8, Tier 1, Round 1 at Brazil. But before we get into all of that, we have a very exciting award show to go through and discuss. An award show for last season, Season 7, and we have 25 minutes to go through about 100 slides. But anyway, I'm not alone. As always, I am joined by my amazing and now, Creator Series bound Mackie. Mackie, how you doing, my friend?
I don't think that's information you were meant to leak just yet,
Oh, it's fine. What are they going to do? Leak it to the papers?
Yeah, I mean, they might do. I mean, you never
The
say.
Daily Mirror?
Yeah, you never say. You, I can't speak today. This is a sign that I haven't done commentary in a few weeks. I've just
Yeah,
completely forgotten how to do English. It's
English
yeah,
is tricky.
yeah. Well, I think we
Uh,
should get into this awards show before we run out
we
of
do because we
time.
have about
Um,
25 minutes to get through these awards. So we have how many awards today to hand out?
a few. I haven't counted, but it's quite a few. I know
Well, you
that.
got 15 slides, so it must be 15.
Yeah, but it looks a lot more than 15 slides. So it's
Okay, good. Let's get started. Obviously, we don't actually know what these
Your
are. We
mic
have.
just has changed quality. I just thought I'd mention. It's
Has it? Hang on.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Is it better now?
There was a weird pop, and now it doesn't seem to be messing about. So yeah,
It's probably because I punched it in the face. That's probably why.
just for chat, we are doing it for both tiers. If we've got enough time here, we have about 23 minutes to get through this. So
Which tier are we starting with?
we're starting with tier one, I think.
Okay.
I haven't really looked at this slideshow at all.
Have
So
we got an order of?
thank you, Ollie. There should be an order. There should be an order. I just still don't know the order, so we're completely winging this.
Yeah, like everything. It's a DRC guarantee. T-shirts available soon.
So we'll get into the first category here, which is going to be the cleanest driver for Tier
Ooh.
1.
Well,
So
it's a short list, surely.
we've got our nominees here of Lacton, Jagu, Tudor Master, and TMC. Um, who?
Well,
Hold. This is slide 2. What is? Hold up. Um,
what have you done?
I have broken it.
No, you haven't, because it'll pop up.
No,
Won't it, in
because
the middle
we're
of
on slide 2. We're meant to be on slide 1. I was going to say this didn't feel like the right one. Give
Okay,
me
hang on.
just a
Technical
moment.
difficulties.
Why can't
Oh,
I?
you're clicking. Maybe go on to technical difficulties and then not escape.
Right. Slide 1,
Nope.
but go back. This is this is going real well.
This is a DRC guarantee, guys. We really thought about this.
As
You're
I'm
gonna
sure
gonna
you
go back
can
again.
tell.
There you
Right, there we go.
go. Hey, we're back.
We're going to try again here. So our first award today is going to be the most consistent driver for Tier 1. Which are the nominees Raid, Jacob, Igor, and MKL. So Def, who are you predicting to be our most consistent driver?
Well, Jacob and Igor, two championship contenders. But they both did make mistakes this season. MKL made a lot of mistakes this season. So if I was going to put my money on anyone, it'd be Raid. But Raid made a lot of mistakes as well.
Oh, well, you never know. They've all got an equal chance here. So your award for the most consistent driver of Tier 1 as voted. No, this one wasn't voted. I don't actually know. No one... Well, someone
No
probably
one
did try and
knows.
tell me, but I just wasn't listening. I'll admit
Mm.
that now. But your award goes to Raid. Raid
Ah,
is
it's a
the Tier
shambles.
1 most consistent driver. Um, so there you go. Our now second award, as we are very
Good
quickly.
job, Raid. Hang on, round of applause. Round of applause.
Yeah, round of applause for Raid. I don't know if you can hear that, but
We are clapping.
yeah, we are
We
trying
should
to
have added
clap.
the applause in afterwards, but we didn't think
Um,
about this.
So your next award is going to be for the cleanest driver. And
Oh,
as I've
I
already
wasn't expecting that.
leaked the nominees, we'll say it again. It's Lacton, Jagu, Tudor Master, or TMC. Again,
I
Def.
don't know who it could be.
No, I Tudor Master's had a pretty good time, but also
Yeah.
Lacton. I don't remember Lacton getting into many incidents.
No,
So
well, TMC got into a few, so it can't be him. But he must be on the list for a reason.
yeah, and I think I'm going to vote for Lacton here, or say it's
My money's on
probably
Lacton.
Yeah, and your award for cleanest driver goes to Lacton.
Like my
You-
mortgage is safe.
You think I've pre-read this, but I actually haven't.
Yeah, you think we've pre-read it? I actually had a quick look through them because Ollie put them onto a slide for us. Also, thanks to Ollie for making this.
Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate that.
I don't know if Ollie's
Um,
here, but yeah. Thank you, Ollie, for prepping this last minute.
but what is the next one, Mackie?
The next one is going to be the Tier 1 comeback of the
Oh,
season. Now, if I remember correctly, this is the messiest slide here. So,
okay.
we'll have a look. Okay, never mind. It did get cleaned up a
So
little bit.
nominees.
The nominees are Jagu, TMC, RD Gamer, and Ollie.
I would have liked
So,
to know what these are for. The best comeback of the
yeah,
season. Is
yeah.
this comeback for comeback drive or comeback driver?
I don't know. I'm sure it was in the voting
Someone
sheet
let us
that
know in
once
chat.
again we didn't look at.
Hang on. Where's chat? The chat?
Um.
I can't. I'm looking to my right like it's there, but I don't actually have chat open.
Okay, so it's for the most comeback drive, the best comeback drive.
Okay. Um. So TMC's is Canada, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, I'd say so.
RD Gamers, I don't remember, but he's had a great season.
Hmm.
Ollie, Australia?
Ollie crashed in Australia.
Yeah, but technically it was a good comeback drive up to that point. I'm gonna go with Ollie. My money's on Ollie.
Okay, your money's on Ollie. We're gonna have a look. My money's on Jagu. We'll have a look here, and your award goes to
Oh,
Jagu. I think I
you
might
you
have actually
this is
pre-read
rigged.
this. This
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 is
is
rigged, mate.
pre-read scripts. This.
Well,
Uh,
Jaggy, whatever comeback drive you did this season, mate, well done. Congratulations on your victory. We can't remember.
And your next award is the friendliest driver. I
Oh,
believe this one was voted by other drivers. So
for the most friendly
s-
driver on the
we'll
grid.
see who in the paddock has been the most friendly. Your nominees were RD Gamer, Lacton, TMC, and Igor. So I
Oh,
started to see a bit of a thing with TMC, like
yeah,
being
he's already there.
nominated a lot. You know.
I think it's gonna be RD Gamer or Igor. They've been very friendly, these two
Yeah,
drivers this year.
I would have to agree with you. But if it's been currently going, the winner seems to go first in the list of nominees. So
It's gotta be it's
we'll
RD then.
have a look. Your award goes to RD Gamer. Ollie, if
Ah,
you rigged
well,
this,
well deserved, RD. Well deserved. Round of
yeah,
applause.
we'll,
Round of
we'll
applause.
we'll do another clap here. I still don't know if you could hear it through my mic, but you know,
We're making good time with
we'll
this,
have a
by the
look.
way.
Are we making good time? We've still got
Yeah,
tier
we
two
got.
to get through.
Yeah,
Um,
we're fine. We got another 12 minutes. No, 20 minutes. Sorry, another 20 minutes.
okay. So our next award is still tier one, and it's for the best qualifier.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Is it a good one?
I don't know.
You never
We'll
know.
have to see
Who
the
are
nominees.
nominees? Let's have a look at that first. Jacob, MKL, Lacton, and
Ooh,
Kimuro.
now Jacob and MKL were very close this season in
Oh
terms of,
yeah, yeah.
but Lacton did very well too. I feel like there's a few names on there that should have been on there. Like I think RD was an incredible qualifier
Mm.
this year. But if consistency reigns, Jacob will win it because he's at the front.
See, I want to say Lacton just for like you know, not be rigged, but it is Jacob. I'm actually starting to see a bit of a pattern here.
Ollie, you may have fucked this.
We're 5 slides in, and this
Everyone at the front has won their awards.
And so we have, I think, one more award for tier one, or maybe no, sorry, two more awards for tier one. The best rivalry of the tier one season.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Here's a
oh
messy
Christ.
slide.
Okay. So the World Championship fight, which was of course between Igor, Jacob, and
I believe
um,
that's the World Constructors Championship
ah,
fight.
of course it is. Yes, that
Yeah.
was between McLaren,
And
Alfa
Aston.
Romeo, and Aston.
Mhm.
And Igor versus Jacob, of course, the title fight. Tudor versus RD Gamer, that was a good rivalry this season. They had a lot of battles.
I think you didn't finish reading it. I just thought I'd mention.
Oh, is it what? What do
It's
you mean?
Tudor versus RD Gamer versus Ollie versus TMC versus Fudge.
Oh, okay. That was the midfield fight. And then MKL versus Jacob. I think it's got to go for Igor versus Jacob, hasn't it? World title fight.
Oh, it went
Great.
down to the last race.
Way down
So
to the wire. Literally
it
went
did.
down to a 3-second time penalty.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would have to say that is probably my choice. But knowing how this has been going,
It's for the World Constructors. Oh, that's not on the list.
that's not on the list. Unless
That's
that
not
is
a
the World
nomination.
Constructors Championship fight. We've just renamed it.
Unless that's for.
No,
This is very
I
confusing,
think that's
Ollie.
for the. Ollie, where are you? Ollie.
This is not very it's not very clear at all. Anyway,
Let's
move on, move
yeah,
on.
let's move on. Let's get that off our screen. The next one, the tier one driver of the
Ah,
season.
what could it be?
In fact, let's have a guess what our nominees are going to be before we look at them.
Ah, Jacob, MKL, Igor, or RD Gamer.
Okay, I I wouldn't stray too far off that. So we will have a look here. Your
Oh,
nominees.
I'm God. Bow down to me.
um. Anyway, so it's probably Igor.
Hey, it's probably
Um.
Igor. I'd like it to be RD.
I'd like it to be RD, but we will have a little look. It's probably Igor here if things are going as. Oh, would you look at that? It's Igor. Yeah, this isn't rigged at all, chat. I promise. Like, we're not trying to rig this. But congratulations, Igor, on being driver of the season. And now I think we go into the tier 2. I could be
Ah,
wrong.
okay.
Yeah, we are now in tier
Tier
2.
two.
So,
Well, of course, we didn't watch tier 2.
no.
So yeah, I'm gonna take this off merit.
So
Let's get started.
the nominees. In fact, I think it's your turn to start saying the nominees. I've said enough nominees.
Alright, nominees for the tier 2 most consistent driver of the year. Your nominees are Pockets, then followed by a clip of them. Striker Boy, Kiko, and Perryland. And your winner is it's Pockets. Woo!
What a shock!
That's a stunning. Uh,
Oh, Ollie.
it's at the front again.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh goodness me. Right,
Uh,
next category.
Yeah, yeah. The cleanest driver. Is it even worth me putting the nominees up, or should we just
Nominees are Perryland, Pockets, Kiko, and Juno. And your winner is fuck's sake.
Ollie, we can't even take this seriously anymore.
Perryland wins it. Way! Congratulations to Perryland. He's
Oh
done
my
it.
God.
Way!
Yay, claps for everyone. Congrats on being the cleanest driver. I think in tier 2. I don't know how tier 2 went this season, but my previous
Apparently it was a lot
experience
better than
tier
the
2.
season we were doing. The last season we did. But hey,
Yeah.
anyway, your next category, the comeback of the season, and your nominees are Striker Boy, Pockets, Tundra, and Pockets. Wait, what? Wait.
So
And your winner is it's oh, this award show is a shambles. Oh, it's an absolute shambles.
we'll be having a conversation with Ollie after this.
It's a joke.
Ollie's rigged the award show.
This is
In fact, let's have a look. It looks like some things have been said. No, they haven't. Don't worry. So let's get to the next one then.
And your next category is Tier 2 Tier 2 Rivalry of the Season. And your nominees are Brazil GP. Wait, that's not a rivalry. That's the track. Aston Martin versus Alpine. Alfa Romeo versus Williams versus McLaren. Red Bull versus Ferrari versus AlphaTauri. And your winner is the Brazilian GP World Drivers' Championship decider. Way!
There is just a noticeable pattern going on.
I think there is. Yeah, there is.
I
But
don't
anyway,
know what else to say here.
your
But
next
we've only got like
category
3
is-
categories left, so we'll
Tier 2 Best Qualifier.
now
Don't
we haven't
interrupt
watched
my-
tier 2. I don't know many of the drivers in tier 2, but can we make a guess for this one?
Oh, I'm gonna guess whoever's at the front.
That's honestly a very good guess, you know. So we'll have a look. Your nominations are Kiko, Pocket, Perryland, and Striker Boy.
Well, before we move on, Striker Boy is a very fast driver,
hmm
and he does tend to qualify well. So if I was to put my money on the driver, it'd be Striker Boy. But Kiko's at the front of the list. Is Kiko?
And it's Kiko. Congratulations.
Ollie, this is a shambles. Right, and you're not your next category is Tier 2 Friendliest Driver, and your nominations go to.
In fact, we're just going to sit here for a minute and a half while the ad break plays. I think we've got time for that.
And your nominations are. Sorry, no one can hear us now. Unless they pay Prime. If you want to watch more of DRC, you can press the subscribe to the channel button right now. You get all of the best content for our channel. You can also join our server at digitalracing.gg/discord. That's not the thing, but maybe it is.
This is a shambles in more
Are
way than
are they
one.
ad break yet?
No, they've still got another 52 seconds.
Fucking hell. Jeez, man. I've got all the time in the world. I'm a busy man.
Oh, yeah. See, we've got Fudge McMuffin. We could do this entirely for Fudge McMuffin just to watch. I mean, you know.
Is Fudge here? Fudge has already subscribed.
Yeah,
Good on
yeah.
you, Fudge.
Yeah.
You get the award for best subscriber.
Yeah, as you're the only subscriber, you default to that award. So,
Yeah. You win it.
Congratulations. 25 seconds still to, you know. I don't even know if everyone's still got ads. They might have just had like a 30-second ad and it's
Maybe.
scammed us out of ad money. But
Well, now we just sound like an idiot.
well,
If we're talking and there's no ad
would.
going on.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? Could you actually imagine if that was happening?
Okay, we've got 5 seconds left on this ad break. And
Bloody ad break, honestly. I can't believe it.
Yeah. And the ad break should be over. So, Def, do you want to introduce what this category is once again?
Your nominees are for the Tier 2 Friendliest Driver: Corny, Pockets, Striker Boy, and Juno. Well, of course, I know a lot of these guys because I've raced with them before, and I've also talked to them before. Striker Boy and Juno are two very friendly chaps. Pocket is very mean to me a lot of the time, and Corny I've known for quite a while and very friendly. But because Corny's at the front, I have to go with Corny.
Would you look at that, Corny?
Would you believe it? I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Honestly, this is Anyway, your next category.
We've only got like one. This one left. So
this is your Tier 2 driver of the season, and your nominees are Pockets, Striker Boy, Perryland, and Corny. Now, of course, I don't know why I'm still in the announcer voice, but Pockets, I think, won the title, if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
that does sound
Or was it
correct.
Striker? Well, anyway, Pockets is at the front. It's Pockets. Pockets to win driver of the season. Bang it there. That's your award show done. We're gone.
Yep. That is it over. I don't know why we've got another. Oh, sorry, we've got another award.
We got another award. And your final award for overall team of the season. Now, of course, we have two tiers, but the teams go over both tiers. So, who has won overall team of the season? And your nominees are Williams, Alfa Romeo, Aston Martin, or Alpine. And
well, if I have to make a guess, I think
I'm
it
gonna guess
might
Williams.
be Williams. Yeah.
Well, they've got RD on the gate.
They do.
Team, so he already deserves to win it. And the other chap.
And
Williams have done it. that is shocking. You know, honestly, I'm stunned. I don't know about chat, but like that's a stunning award to get.
So,
that's like when La La Land was meant to get one, but they called out the wrong name at the Oscars.
yeah, so your race is going to start in the next 5 to 10 minutes, I would have to guess, now that the award show is over. That was your award show. It was very scuffed. We apologise for that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have a quick talk with Ollie and get set up for the race. So I will just put you on the starting soon screen again, as I guess we're starting a new segment. And
yep, I'll have to do another intro.
And yeah, we will be back in 5 to 10 minutes.
5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DRC. We've had our 5 minute break. We've had our 5 minute debrief after the shambles that was that award show. But we're back for the first round of DRC. And of course, I'm Deathlink. He's Mackie. And we're here for Brazil. It was the last round last year. It's the first round this year. And we are in F1 World Cars because EA can't make a game properly. Mackie, how you doing?
Oh, I just realised I was muted there. I am doing very well, thank you. So we've got the F1 World Cars today, due to a EA bug.
Yeah, do you know what the bug is?
Something to do with unequal performance, despite being
Yes.
equal performance.
So what happened was at the start of the game, equal performance was also broken
Hmm.
because they broke it with tyre wear. So everyone car didn't have the right tyre wear. Okay, they've done a slightly bigger fuck up this time. All right, where everyone's car doesn't have the correct aero. They have the right aero for their real life
Ah,
cars.
that sounds really, really good.
So everything else is normal performance, like equal. But for some reason, when you drive a Williams, it has the same aero as a Williams does.
That is great.
So somehow EA have messed that up. I don't know how, but they have. Um, Also, they made everyone's settings reset with the new patch, so
Oh,
everyone
wait,
didn't have
hold
the
on,
same
don't tell me that.
settings.
Uh,
No, it's driver settings, not
oh, oh,
not normal settings.
oh, my
Um,
stream is lagging significantly.
how badly?
Uh,
Can they hear what I'm saying?
no, never mind. It's not actually lagging for people. It's just on my end because OBS has done an update recently where it starts showing your stream at very low FPS and it scares me every time.
That's fine. It does that. Also, just to give you an update, Mackie is also streaming on Google Chrome because Twitch have not allowed us to stream on Opera for
Well,
some
no, no, I'm
ungiven
viewing
reason.
I'm viewing the stream on Chrome because apparently Opera's been blocked. Um,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
odd.
try and fix the issue afterwards, but
But we're about to get
it's kind of
started in
upset me.
this session. Some big news as well. Of course, we did mention some of it. We didn't stream pre-season. I think we were meant to, but I think people were away and we didn't bother in the end.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
I've been pretty busy the last
yeah, I've been pretty busy as well.
few weeks.
So we are here for Brazil. Jacob, our reigning world champion, has retired. He has left
Um,
us. I
I'm,
know
I'm,
it's
I'm,
upsetting.
I think I'm just gonna have a little cry over this.
You know that champion. Some say he's only a one-time world champion. That season with the fabulous other driver that was racing against him should have won it really. It was kind of like a 2021 corruption situation, to be honest with you. But won't talk about that. I don't mention it a lot.
Mhm.
So he's gone, which is sad. But Mr. Edgin is back, and he's driving
Oh,
for Aston Martin alongside Raid. Now we know what Mr. Edgin is like.
we do.
What are we expecting here? As we are in a dry Brazil with 19 drivers on the grid, some returning favourites, some new faces, including the face of Fernando there with a looks like WOR tag. Does that mean he drives for WOR? Could be.
I would have to assume so. Yeah.
And of course, Igor, you're the man who finished second in the championship last year, is racing today. Um, so there's a bit of a problem with the F1 World Cars. First of all, let's
Mhm.
discuss this problem first. Nobody knows which pit boxes are theirs, which
Yep.
means your teammate may block you when going in for a double stack, or it might happen randomly. So you might pit, and someone pits in front of you, and you get caught in a double stack.
I
We will try
also
and
am struggling to work out who's. I'm assuming they've been told to make their car colours
yes,
similar,
I believe that is they are
but
trying to
there are
have
so many
similar cars.
blue teams that
Yes.
we
Well,
could struggle with. That's clearly a McLaren. That's just
so Palvizin is out right now. I would say that's either a Ferrari, but I think it's got a black on it, which means it's probably an Alfa Romeo. I will quickly have this on my Discord so I can tell you whose teams they're on, which will help.
yeah, that would probably. I should have probably done more research beforehand, but as I said, I've been busy trying to
I know. It's well, it's
make
busy
things
time.
work.
Of course, everyone in their real world, not us esportsers, are back at either
Mm.
work or at college or at uni or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So people are
So
busy doing that. Me, on the other hand, I don't do any of that
wow.
because I'm a real gamer. I get paid to sit. I didn't actually say, did I, about my observing stuff? I won't reveal what I get paid because that's private stuff. But it means that basically, I'll just say I earn enough, which means I don't have to go get a real job. So,
Wow.
so
He's actually he's turned into a true like.
yeah, I'm a true inside gamer.
And
So
we're gonna have our first driver starting their lap here. I
the
forget.
first lap of qualifying in our new season. I don't do it. Is RD on this list?
Um.
Yes, he is. He's P5.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he is.
Yes.
He is. I was very worried there for a second. I thought RD wasn't on the list. He was rated the best driver of the season by the
He
award
was.
show.
He was.
Did you see that award show? It was an absolute shambles, mate.
Yeah.
Held by
Yeah.
two people who
Um.
complete
I'll be
dickheads.
honest. I've completely blanked out everything that just happened in the last half
Yeah.
hour, just because.
That's why everything happened. So,
Oh,
just
there's
so
a bit of traffic here, and there's a
Oh!
lot of blocking going on.
Oh, it's first report of the season. Who was it? Who did it?
That
It was Dunk. It was Duck or Dunk or whatever his name is.
Seeing a new grid of drivers means it's going to take me a lot longer to
Yes.
try and flick through people. But
Yeah.
that was
So we'll get names wrong as well, just so everyone knows.
that was how am I even meant to say? Is it Pavelson?
Yeah,
Or-
Pavel said he's in a Ferrari.
Okay.
He's the only Ferrari driver on the grid today.
Are
So
you
that's
sure?
the
'Cause we have a
Ferrari
very
car.
similar looking aim. Actually, that does look more like the Alfa Romeo, to be fair.
Yeah, AIM is in the Alfa Romeo.
And that is going to be a lap for Pavelson, but only a
It's not gonna be a good one.
1:14.4 after being
Yeah, got
blocked
blocked.
by Duck late earlier in the session. Also, if anyone does have a serious issue of how we're saying their name, just let us know in the Discord.
Just type it in
or,
chat at I'm sorry. for being mean.
Oh, and we have
Um,
Cos going off.
he did say it's fastest lap. I think he's just moving out people way about to start a lap. Adrian didn't complete a lap. He actually made a little mistake on the final corner and has boxed.
So, is this RD Gamer driving for Williams for another season? I will
yeah,
assume
that's
so.
the Golf livery.
That is the Golf livery, indeed.
Has he modded that in because it looks very low res on the Halo?
We shouldn't be able to see mods, so should we? That'd be client side only, wouldn't it?
Maybe. Maybe he's just built it.
Hmm.
They didn't put the Golf livery in the game, did they? I don't think so.
They might have done. I don't know.
Well, RD Gamer, in his lovely livery, Williams, crosses the line. Where's he go? Sixth fastest. Sixth fastest for RD Gamer. Obviously, there's probably a lot of fast drivers in this year. I'm very interested to see what WOR Fernando does, to see what this guy's all about. Currently in the blue car, which also is the Alpine. Makes sense, makes sense. The only real light blue car on the grid. I'd love to see a bit of pink on it, though, because obviously the Alpine does have some pink on it in real life. But let's see what this man can do. He's going to come across the line now. He's looking for a 107.7. Crosses the line, does a 109.1. One of the slowest we've seen so far.
Let's see. Rage goes 10th for 109 flat, and
MKL went second with a 107.9.
Adrian not been able to set a time yet, but Kimirai looks like he's going to be the next to cross the line. And
What do you reckon?
Oh, I think we're going to see a 108.5, I reckon.
108.5. I just wanted to let you know that's the Mercedes Kim Rai is driving.
Okay. I was close. I was close. I'll take that.
That's not bad. 108.3. Obviously, he was driving for McLaren last year, if I'm not mistaken, I think.
Kimirai was, yeah.
Yeah. Also like to welcome back Scrub to the Tier 1 grid. He is driving today. I can't see him on the list, but he is meant to be.
Are you sure?
Unless he's got a different name, possibly. He's Scrub Vabusa 3do 3HL.
I'm not too sure, but
I don't think
YZ Sam ZZ, I think we'll just go.
Paverson's retired as well. I think he's binned it to turn 1.
Goes for 108.3. Gonna have to really get used to all these new drivers. This is
yeah, Pavelson binned it on the main straight. Edgen, obviously I know Edgen's driving, but if someone can let us know if Scrub is driving and what his name is, because I can't see it on the list.
We've probably just made a mistake somewhere.
Well, Scrub is meant to be driving according to the thing, so someone can let me know. Unfortunately, my Ted Kravitz that was Edgen is currently.
Oh, Scrub is joining us. We are meant to have 20 drivers.
Oh, okay, so we have someone filling in for someone else. So there's meant to be another Ferrari on the grid.
Yes. So Edgen now's going to start his lap.
Yeah, first lap back for the well, technically the only world champion on the grid. He's invalidated his lap time.
Edgen has immediately invalidated that lap time. That's rather unfortunate.
Chat can remind me, but I don't think any of these other drivers are world champions. Maybe not in Tier 1. MKL might be.
Is MKL a world champion? I think he's just been close a few times more than actually won.
Chat will let us know, because I might be an idiot. Citation is needed, that's for sure. But
yeah, we need to make a whole Wikipedia page for a DRC.
We do need a Wikipedia page for DRC, that's true.
Do you reckon they'd let it on there? Or is it not significant enough?
Wikipedia? Probably.
Okay, someone get on it.
Someone get on a wiki page. And get on the t-shirts with DRC guarantee.
I think Edgen's on that already.
Yeah, I think that is happening. I have been told that could happen.
So who is Jagu actually driving for here?
Jagu. So
yes.
Jagu is driving for. I would imagine that's probably a Williams.
So that's two very different cars between our two Williams then.
Yeah. That was.
It's just really ideal, you know, us knowing what's going on while.
Well, it's one of those things where the game is really broken. So Jago is a Williams driver. Yes, he's gone full fastest. Williams, probably the dark horse this season. They had a very good end to last year. It'd be interesting to see where they can put these cars on the grid during the season. RD Gamer's going for a lap. He's only 10th at the moment. He'll want to match his teammate. He's only 3 tenths down on his teammate's time. Should we stick with him? See how this lap goes
I'm
for RD Gamer?
currently on board with Edgin, as I think he fueled up enough to go for 2 laps after invalidating the first. He's going around the final sector now.
Ah, okay. Well, keep an eye on that. I'll let you know how RD Gamer's lap goes.
It's going to come round now. We've got that final corner with the DRS on it. It's going to cut across the pit entrance as much as possible. Goes into the outside of the straight. And that's going to be third, a 1:07.9.
Not fastest.
No, not fastest.
Well, that is a surprise. It's about 2 tenths down on Cos. Is Cos Style new?
I recognise the name.
I think probably, yeah. RD Gamer's getting a nice toe here, by the way.
He is indeed.
That's from his Williams teammate, I believe. Yeah, it was.
On the pit entrance, that's a very
Crosses the
smart
line,
play.
goes only 9th, only one more improvement. Oh, there is a tyre sitting in the middle of the track there. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that, I don't think.
Well, also, just at the moment, Igor, 11th. Our vice champion. Only 11th on the grid at the moment.
That is very interesting. He's on another lap now, so we'll see if this is...
He's up on his time in the first sector, but not by loads.
And the first sector's kind of hard to gain time.
Oh, there's a... Did you
I'm
see
going to ignore that.
Yeah,
I genuinely don't know. That could be a crash, a desync, something like that. We will see. Also, I've noticed one of the cars going around, the dot looks significantly like what the safety car dot looks like. So
I do see that, yes.
That's going to be very interesting if we get a safety car this afternoon. We do have a yellow flag showing now for a slowed car. They were just getting out of people's way by the looks of it. But as we see, Igor now, currently sitting 12th, is going through the final sector, which is probably the least important of all the sectors to get right. Just make sure you cut across that pit entrance just a little bit.
She's done.
Cut onto the inside, and that's going to set you a
not a massive
1:08.6, which is slower than his previous lap. Is the track devolving, or are they just struggling out there?
Well, the other question is it going to rain for the race? Could some of these guys be running drop wet setups?
That is also a possibility.
It is Brazil.
Edgin is almost stopped on track.
He's letting people past, hopefully.
He's been sat there for a while, just be letting people past.
Oh, he's right on the right-hand side of the circuit. I see him there, yeah.
In fact, Edgin, if you could just sit there, I quite like this camera angle. Oh.
It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. Yeah, so I've been, as I said, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I've been doing some observing. But MKL was just stopped on the outside of... I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, there's this... He's not stopped. He's like rubber banding, but no one else... They're just driving through him. So...
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a glitch. Oh, that guy did not drive through him. He absolutely avoided him. Scrub's coming out, by the way. Scrub's here.
Oh, Scrub's
he's
made
into
it.
the session. What I was going to mention, yes, so as I've been observing, I've had this little tool, helpful tool, that allows you to swap between different cameras, which gives you like stuff like helicopter cam and like cinematic cams and stuff like that. No, for ACC.
Oh, right, I see. Yeah, no,
but what I'm saying is it would be so easy to put into the game. And for people like us, and for observers and commentators that do observing, just having the ability to press a button and just have a camera angle. Like, if you wanted to watch Scrub here from the helicam, rather than getting a stupid little onboard shot on like his...
Like, that would be even nicer, is if we could see it, but it doesn't have to be attached to one of the drivers.
Yeah.
I think we need that.
There's an option in it called autopilot, which basically makes it the perfect observer, so it will show you the closest battle on track with the best camera angle.
What F1 EA? What are you doing?
Yeah, get on it, EA. Well, first of all, fix your game so we can use actual F1 cars.
Yeah, I mean,
but then get on the observing stuff. I bet there's a version for it in the esports build of the game.
It wouldn't even surprise me, you know.
Yeah. Why isn't the esports build of the game available to real people?
Why is there two different builds of the game to begin with? Like,
because esports drivers complain, and esports teams complain, and then they get a special version.
Okay, but if that version's just better, just make it the public version.
Well, yeah, but then there'll be issues with the public version that esports drivers will say that they want their own version.
But that makes no sense, because they had to like basically develop a whole other game.
Well, no, I agree. but it's stupid, isn't it? It is
It
stupid.
is. It's.
What's not stupid is Scrub right here. He's doing on a lap. Where do you reckon? Obviously he was in Tier 2 last year. Did race a few times for Tier 1 as a reserve. Lovely, the Mercedes livery. I like that quite a lot, actually. Where do you think he's going to qualify here?
I'm looking at his lap time right now. He's got to contend with potentially yellow flags in the sector he's currently in. He's going to go across the sector line now. That's going to be a 53 second. I think we're looking at a 087 maybe, an 086.
Okay, well, let's see what he can do. Coming up to the line now, Scrub, his teammate up into the thing. It's going to
I
be
was a bit off.
It's going to be a 1:10.3 for Scrub. That's not the ideal lap time.
Yeah, I was just saying, that's not what you're going to want to see.
Unless he's running a lot of fuel, because he knows he can't do a second lap time by boxing.
Entirely possible, as they all continue to drive through MKL.
Yeah, MKL's still stuck on the outside of that corner there, which means he can't improve his lap time, which means he must stay second place.
At the absolute best. And RD Gamers just invalidated his lap time.
Oh, RD.
As he's currently sat in 11th. Also, I never checked. Have we got short qualifying or full qualifying?
I didn't check either.
We're great at our jobs.
I have absolutely no idea.
Looks like we've got another driver stopped on track now. He's going again.
Let us know in chat. Is this full or short?
We really need to like prepare more, I think.
Well, yeah, you know, I was a bit disappointed, Mackie, in your lack of preparation for the race. Personally, I've done personally a lot of work, so
yeah. I've only been, you know, change your Steam nickname.
Oh wait, no, it's short quali.
It is short quali. Okay, so this is actually our grades. We should be way more hyped about this. What's going on?
I think
Edgin
so.
has just invalidated his lap time.
Oh, you melon! Why have you done that?
As we're going to see Sam on a flying lap, currently sat in 9th with a 1:08.2. I do need to change someone's nickname because Cos is not representing Chile anymore. So.
Okay.
I apparently need to change
Bit of
that.
a weird suggestion. Edgin's pulled into pits. That's his qualifying over.
Edgin has bailed for qualifying. That is at best third position, but we also know Edgin's race pace.
Well, it's always been good. Maybe it's not as good in this year's game. Fudge McMuffin currently driving the Red Bull Miami livery. I would assume that's because he's driving the Red Bull.
I would assume so.
Yes, it might be a bit of a weird coincidence if he's not driving the Red Bull. But anyway,
it might be the AlphaTauri. You never know.
You never know. Who can tell the difference these days? DRC Lacton to the line. Could he cross the line? Improve. He goes third fastest. Great improvement from Lacton there.
My game is all over the place. I do love how the camera system works this game.
Well, Lacton third. Who's coming up to the line next? Anyone coming up to the line to do a lap time? Igor currently improving his lap time here, Mackie.
Igor does appear to be improving. Currently sat in 12th there for 1:08.4. It's a very close in those 1:08s, I must say.
It is very close.
In fact, the top 13 are separated. Sorry, the top 14 are separated by all of a second. So, you know, we'll have to see. As Igor now is looking to come across the line, but he's backed off.
Oh, is he going to go again, or is that it qualifying over?
I don't know if he's qualifying. He's run out of fuel, I think.
Oh, he's qualifying over for our vice world champion, and he'll start at a best 12th position for the first race of the season. It's not good, and Raid is 4/10 up in the middle sector. He will improve his lap time. Raid to the line, crosses it now and goes 6th fastest. That puts Igor down to 13th. Who else is improving their lap time?
Callis as well goes second.
Callis goes
1:07.8, and has time for another lap if he really wanted to.
Oh, Callis just missing out on what could have been pole position. Who's moved out there? Fudge has gone third. MKL down to 4th. Lacton in 5th at the moment. See who else improving. RD Games improved slightly through the first sector. Kimura is also improving. Kossal thinks he's got pole position because he didn't come back out again. So he's not coming out again. Sir
Jagu's invalidated. He's out.
Kimura coming around the final corner now. Let's see what this man can do. He's had good qualifying sessions throughout last season. Can
And
he
he
improve
enters the
again? No,
pit
he's
lane.
in the pits. Who else is improving? RD Game is still out there on the lap.
RD Gamer is still
He's
out
up.
there on a lap. He is up. He's
Barely.
not up by much, but that could move you up quite a few positions with how close the grid's currently looking. He's going to come round now the final corner as we see assume Aston Martin getting out of the way. And that's going to be crossing the line to set a 108.2,
Oh,
which
only
is a tenth
13th.
faster, but stays 13th position.
And crossing the line now. Only 16th goes, what is his name? Vabu 3D34.
I think we're meant to set a nickname, but
Oh, I
totally,
wasn't told.
totally forgot.
Yeah, I totally forgot as well. Anyway, also just give you a quick update from Ted Kravitz in the paddock. We had to do a lobby restart because of desync.
I see.
But we will only run the race. So this is our grid order for the first round of the season, with Kossal on pole from Callis, Fudge, MKL, Lacton, Edgen. Edgen, we can only run the race because I only have a limited time. Everyone will have to deal with their grid positions, or I will go mad. Okay.
We have now got an ad break, so, you know, but if we are doing sorry, did you say we're doing a lobby restart?
Yep.
Well, Fernando just got a 5-place grid penalty for illegal
It's
blocking.
a bug.
It's a bug. EA, stop breaking the game!
It's a bug.
I'm going to have to send a strongly worded letter. I think handwrite it and everything.
What happens is when
personally deliver it.
When you're done with your lap, your AI sits behind another AI,
Wow.
and it's counted as illegal blocking.
You know,
But,
I'll go down to
yeah,
the EA offices and hand deliver a letter.
There's your grid order. Kossal on pole, first pole this season. Well, this season, of course. First pole in DRC, I think so. Callis in second, Fudge in third, MKL fourth, Lacton fifth, Edge in sixth, Raid seventh, Serge Agun eighth, Kimurai ninth, and Matty Yong in 10th place. Obviously, your vice champion. I got only 14th on the grid. RD Gamer only 13th on the grid.
Indeed, and below that you've got Igor, Duck, Vabu, Aim, Fernando, Scrub, and Pavelson rounding out the back of the grid.
Well, anyway, we're going to go on to the race now. Of course, the race, we're going to have a quick lobby restart because of some bugs. Desync, and the game doesn't work properly. Was the race going to be wet?
Yes, very wet.
Jesus Christ, it was going to be very wet. Adrian, you better keep the same settings or I'll be very cross.
Very, very cross. So
I'll be very crossman.
Okay, we will go to some technical difficulties here, and
that's why some people were slower because they were running wet setups.
I see. So,
but if anyone changes their setups, listen to me now. Anyone changes to a wet setup, I will personally come to your house and spill water on your crotch so it makes you look like you wet yourself.
That is got to fall under some cruel and unusual punishment law. Like,
yeah, but then it'll be funny because everyone will laugh and they're like, "Ah, you pissed yourself."
I see. But that's not funny, you know.
Join back, lobby works. Oh wait, join back, Mackie.
God,
lobby works.
You're giving me the wrong information here.
Don't start yet, Edgin, because we haven't got our host in. No, the race is starting, you idiots. Oh, for God's sake.
I was just told we were restarting.
Well, I can tell you lights are out and away we go. Kossar's got a decent start. He's ahead of Callis and into turn one. Kossar leads. He's basically drifting through turn one there. There's a couple of incidents towards the back of the grid. Nothing majorly exciting happening. So, Mackie, you're not missing a lot. Scrub's had a horrendous start. He's currently last on the grid. Callis, Fernando's got a 5-second time penalty for colliding with Scrub. Someone's ran in the background. There's a massive crash. There's a red flag, possibly, or is it a yellow flag? Yellow flag in the back. There's someone round there. Who was it? MKL's round. He's down to 12th now. No safety car as of yet.
MKL's faced the wrong way, and he was.
Yeah, probably should be a safety car.
Basically on top of Sam there.
Yeah, something's gone awfully wrong there at the start. MKL now down to the back of the grid. No safety car at all. I wonder if it's because it's not a safety car on. maybe. But yeah, this is Brazil. Mackie, you didn't miss too much, apart from a massive crash.
Yeah, I just happened to miss the massive crash, but we're going to see here, we've got Jagu really following Raid very, very closely, only 4 attempts in it, and it looks like they could be going for a move very shortly, and one little tiny mistake in the wet, and it's basically all over for you. The walls just appear out of nowhere, even on a circuit that's got a bunch of room in a lot of places, and it's going to really depend who's got the most grip, who's got the most heat in those tyres, as he goes to just 1/10 behind. He's basically alongside each other. He's falling behind just a little bit, has Jagu, as they go down the straight, and of course there will be no DRS for now, but he does go alongside. He's going to be round the outside into turn 1, and it doesn't look like either of them are going to make the move, but it looks like Jagu's got the inside of the switchback, and Laxton picks up penalty for speed in the pit lane, and Jagu turns into Raid, and sliding all over the place, going through turn 3, and it looks like it's evened out just a little bit, and Jagu has conceded to Raid, at least for now.
Well, of course, these drivers on the full wet tyres, every driver hates the full wet tyres. There's no grip at all on them. They would rather be on inters, but of course, full wets are the recommended tyre here. They will not be able to put on the inters in a state of the race like this. Just want to let you know, Igor up to 7th. He's had a fantastic start. We shouldn't have worried about the of course the vice world champion. Probably some bad memories from the Brazilian Grand Prix. Of course, this was the place where his dreams were crushed, and he lost the world title. Up the inside goes Sir Jagu. Bit of a late dive up the inside. I've gone with Australian accent, I don't know why. And Jagu trying to go around the outside. This is going to be a great move. He can pull it off. Max Verstappen pulled off a very similar move here in 2016 in very similar conditions as well. Raid goes very late on the brakes, and it's just a switch back underneath, and Jagu goes past. Look at Matty as well. Matty deciding he wants a piece of the action too. Raid, you've messed up in 2 corners, my friend, and now you're down into P6. And Igor, right on your case. We got a yellow flag in the sector 2. It's a slow-moving car of Kimarai. Will Raid send one up the inside? It's late, it's bold. Oh, that's never going to work, Raid, you silly man. And he's down to 7th place. And he's going to lose 8th as well. And he's lost. Matthias has put him, just give him a little tap on the way past as well. And Raid's down to 8th. He's going to lose 8th to his teammate. He's now down to 9th. Oh, it's a horrendous start. Also, Scrub was last at the start of this race. He's now 10th. What's happened there?
I think he just got really lucky with all of the mess that was at the start. It's looking like Raid and Edgen are actually fighting. They're on the same team.
Yeah, they're both on the Aston Martin team, yes.
So the Aston Martins have been told they can fight. We also have a battle for the lead versus Cos, followed by Callus. So we'll see how that progresses throughout the race. It's about 4/10 margin for the majority of the race. I can't imagine having that spray is making it any easier for Callus behind.
No, the spray, very, very difficult to drive through here. But yeah, as you said, Igor's having a great race of it at the moment, up to 6th fastest. But Cos not shaking Callus at the moment. Callus right with him. And I wonder if these two maybe running a bit of a dry setup. Of course, they were fastest in qualifying. Let's see what Callus can do here. He's going to run down to the main straight. He's getting quite close to it, but Cos is using quite a lot of ERS. We have a new fastest lap of Callus, 22.0, but Sir Jagu goes in with a 21.2. That's a rapid lap time from Sir Jagu.
And yet Jagu isn't really gaining on Fudge McMuffin that much, so I wonder if the track is now, you know, maybe the rain has let up just slightly. I do say that, as we see Matty lose a couple of places in one corner.
He's made a mistake somewhere, and Edgen's going to let it get past him as well to the left-hand side. Edgen moves into 7th place, or does he? Matty brakes so late on the brakes, he was never going to make that corner with braking that way. And now it's going to open the opportunity for Raid, but Scrub is also closing in quite rapidly.
See Callus going for a new strategy here of just rallying it around the corners.
Oh, and Matthias all the way around the outside of Igor. And Igor almost loses it there. The sliding technique does work quite well. I find the sliding around every corner works well. Edgen is trying to put Igor under pressure. Of course, real good friends in real life. But we've seen, obviously, friendships don't really matter in Formula 1. They all end in catastrophe.
In fact, we see a lot of the drivers, they're really struggling to find any grip out there right now. It's, yeah, you see the massive slide there from Matthias as he goes through, I don't know what turn number that is, because I wasn't counting. But,
yeah, oh, we got battle for lead, Callus. Oh, no. He thought about it. Didn't think about it.
He might go for it again into turn 1. You never know. He doesn't. He's too far back. But
Igor's lost 2 positions here. Something's gone wrong with him. I think he's dropped back a few positions, made a mistake because Edgen's up into P5 now.
Yeah, it does look like that, but they're all still so close. About 6 of them there, just following each other so closely, just
Ugh.
waiting for anyone to make a mistake. And it could end in absolute disaster if someone just goes for a move too early.
Yeah, this is tricky conditions here in the Formula One Brazilian Grand Prix. Obviously, round 1 here, season 8 of DRC. We're going for 8 seasons. Can you believe that, Mackie? It's a bit crazy. Oh, Matthias almost losing it there on the exit. The battle for the lead is hotting up, by the way.
I just thought I
There's
mentioned
4
Jagu just got
cars.
past Fudge McMuffin.
Jagu, oh, does he? Because Fudge keeps his nose.
Have you got a
in
better
it.
camera angle than me? Because I've got a really bad one.
Well, I had the onboard of Fudge. I was riding on top of his Halo, as you might say. But yeah, so Jagu into 3rd place now. He's been the fastest on track, and he looks to be taking a few more places.
He does look to be taking just a few more places, and this battle for the lead is slowed down just a little bit. In fact, I think Callis is really struggling with that car. Obviously, Jagu started to catch up, and this could be now a 4-way fight for the lead.
I hope so. I do hope so. We got some great battles last year, so let's hope we get some great ones this year. Do we have any update on the weather? I don't know if you can tell us about the weather.
My weather thing is broken.
Ah. Are you sure it's your weather thing's broken, or is it sim racing sim hub that's broken?
It's probably sim hub that's broken.
Yeah.
But
Fernando is retired, but no safety car calls. Is safety car on? That's the question
I
have.
do
I'm going to
not
quickly
know.
check the settings. Safety car's off.
Ah! Why is safety car off?
I don't know. Well, that means these are the battles we're going to get the entire race, unless there's a change in the weather. As Scrub gets past Raid rounds.
Raid has spun. He almost does an unsafe rejoin there, despite there being only the 1 car around. So, you know.
So with no
oh, Jagu's going down the inside. Hey, they tap. Jagu's round.
Oh, Jagu, no. He's back onto the circuit. Almost takes out a thing there. But yeah, and that's not good from Jagu. It's late. It's too late. Too late on the brakes to go for that kind of move.
Jagu's,
if you're faster than him, just wait until the main straight.
Yeah, self-inflicted spin there.
He's back on it though. He didn't lose too much time.
He is. He's now got Fudge McMuffin ahead of him to get past, only about 5 tenths behind. So it shouldn't be too much hassle. But we will see momentarily if he goes for anything down the straight. He's actually losing time. He may have a setup that's way more suited for, you know, the likes of Sector 2.
Yeah,
which is probably where you make the most time on the circuit.
Bit of a slide there from Fudge.
And Jagu takes full advantage.
Yeah, Fudge made a huge mistake there, not really finding the grip on these full wet tyres. Of course, with no safety car, that means basically these are the battles that are going to happen, because time is very hard to make up with the lack of slipstream in this year's game. So unless we get a change in the weather, or you know, some magical entity takes everyone out, these are the battles we're going to deal with.
Yep, absolutely. And you know what? I'm all here for on-track battles.
I like on-track battles, but I also like not having to talk for 36 laps. So, you know.
Ah, well, last season you said you hated the safety car. Damn, you've changed.
Well, I don't hate I don't hate safety cars. I hate a lot of safety cars. I like a safety car occasionally because they spice races up.
They can do that.
Yeah, they can do that. You know, look at the end of the 2021 championship. That really spiced that race up.
There must be a bug with the safety car if you've turned it off.
Very possibly. Yeah, maybe. There's bugs with everything at the moment. The game's in a really awful state. Not driving sense. The cars actually feel really nice to drive. Well, apart from obviously if you're driving an equal car, because it doesn't work. Yeah.
So not much is happening right now, apart from Scrub going down the inside of Igor into turn 1. Looks like Igor's got the better exit and a better line through turn 2, but Scrub gets a good exit on the outside. He switches back to the inside on turn 3 and going onto the straight. They're going to be side by side. Looks like Igor may have more speed after a better exit, and Igor's going to sit ahead of Scrub as Scrub concedes his position. Great
move. Great defense. Great attempt. But he's gone a bit deep, which is going to allow Scrub to have a look at the inside. He doesn't go for it, though. Can he go around the outside, though? Oh, this would be tricky. This would be dangerous. This would be absolutely bold. You can't do it. We've got a yellow flag. Oh, Koss is round! Koss is round!
And in a very bad position.
Oh, the race leader.
Carbon fiber.
There. Don't do it there. No. That was close. Carbon fibre, has there been a touch?
That looked like to be a part of Jagu's front wing, and in fact, I believe Jagu is missing an end plate.
Oh no, they collide. He wasn't even second, was he? Did he just get caught by it?
I don't know, but this is giving Fudge McMuffin a perfect opportunity to go down the inside of Fudge McMuffin.
Callus got damage.
Is almost going to take the lead of this race. I am really not sure who's got damage, but I do know that Jagu is missing an end plate. Jagu dives into the pit lane as we Fudge McMuffin taking the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix of round one.
Adrian's in third. Oh, we know how this ends. You can have one race off the podium, could you, Adrian?
No, well, of course not. It's Adrian.
Oh, come on. I don't want to have to come take the title from you, Adrian. Oh my goodness me! He goes around the outside. That was nice. That was a great move, Edgin. Well played. That's why you're world champion, mate. But Edgin looking to chase down Fudge now, and it could be a simple pass for P1, mate.
It absolutely could be.
Someone's round. Who is it? It's Raid.
Looks to be Raid, yeah.
And Scrubs plus Igor as well. It's not looking good at the moment. Callus almost loses it. They're really struggling for grip out here.
They are, and these wet tyres already lost all the grip.
Shouldn't do already. Matthias is into... Oh, Callus is round, and Matthias is into third. What is going on here?
This is a classic DRC race we've
it's a
got
shambles.
on our hands.
What's happening? It's an absolute shambles. Well, Edgin is going to be very much trying to take the lead here. Off of Fudge McMuffin. This is the battle for the lead. Edgin's almost running out of grip as well. This is very confusing. I know the full wet tyres are absolute arse, but they're not this arse. That was very British there. I do apologise. that sounded very British. I don't know what's going on with my voice, by the way. I'm just doing random voices. It's funny. Oh, look at Edgin's speed. Here he comes round. Oh, he looks to go into turn one. As he goes down the inside, he's squeezed to the curb. Edgin will get the better line round the outside of Fudge, but Fudge gets the better exit. And Fudge up into the lead of the race again.
Yeah, Edgin's going to have to hold back for just a little bit longer, but he's got so much more speed on the straights. He's got the inside line, but Fudge McMuffin cuts him off.
Oh, but he's forced him wide. But Edgin's gone wide as well. Matty Young and Matthias are battling for P3 in the background, but Edgin into the lead. And it seemed like a bit of an inevitability, didn't it?
Yeah, Edgin does have to lose this race. If I remember him quoting at the end of Season 6, it's boring if I always win. But,
that's true.
It looks like it's a bit better. Fudge McMuffin is coming back.
Ooh, he's made a little mistake, Edgin. He locked up going on the straight. And I wonder if all these drivers are really struggling for grip. But yeah, Fudge up the inside. And he's now battling with Edgin. Edgin looking to try and get back. Fudge back into the lead of the race. They're swapping, and they're swapping more. Two other drivers that are swapping. Igor and Scrub. They are trying to battle this one out. We've got another yellow flag in sector 1. I think that's for a driver. Kimmerai. Scrub has finally got back past Igor, but Igor will get past him on the straight.
Fudge McMuffin's really putting the car where it needs to be, but now they've got a long straight to contend with, and Edgin just has so much more speed on them. He pulls out. It's going to be into turn one. Edgin on the inside line. Fudge McMuffin just about cuts him off enough to not let him pass. That's going to be Fudge McMuffin surviving another lap.
Yeah, like Edgin backed off there because he knows where he can gain the time. So to try and get Fudge into this corner here. And he's got, look at the speed, he has extra speed. Fudge can't battle this one back. Edgin will brake just at the right time and takes the lead back, but goes a bit deep. This allows Fudge to switch back in. Does rub him up a bit on the side. Shouldn't use those terms, actually. But Fudge almost trying to get past him, but he's into second. Edgin has taken the lead of the race. Scrub and Igor still battling this one out. They really do not want to give each other, a position. They just want to stay where they are. But yep, Edgin into the lead. Officially now, it looks like he hasn't made a mistake out in the next corner.
Yeah, oh my god. It does look like...
This race boring you, is it?
No, it's not boring me. I've just been a long day,
Yeah, I know, I can feel you.
And why do they hold a race at 6 in the morning? I mean, I know it's because it's not even
It's
Europe,
Japan. Yeah.
Still.
It was pretty shit as well, actually. It wasn't the best race.
I found it. I mean, it was a McLaren double podium. I can't even complain.
Great. Yeah, that was good. I'm happy with Rosca. I loved how Liam Lawson absolutely decked Yuki Tsunoda in his home race. That was fun. Literally just went wheels wheel and then switch backed him in the Degners, like you do, as a rookie driver. I loved Logan Sargent being Logan Sargent.
I'm sorry, but hot take. Logan needs out of that seat, and Liam needs into that seat.
Oh no, that's not a hot take now. That's just agreed. He, again, he's not the worst driver in Formula One history. That record's still held by many more drivers than
Oh
him.
wait, hold on. Conveniently, other Williams drivers also hold that one,
Yeah, Latifi
and a
Team
Haas
Latifi.
driver.
Yep, and a Haas driver, and of course many other drivers in Formula
Yeah.
One history. Logan is definitely not high on that list. I can tell you that for sure. We've got HRT drivers, you know, and Lance Stroll. Fudge still closing. He's not letting go of Edgin. We're back to the actual race. You know, because we're talking about the real life race. Because
If
at the
that
moment
wasn't obvious, of course.
it's slightly more entertaining than this race.
Yeah, I mean, a lot has happened. It looks like Lacton gets past Raid, however, he's carrying a little penalty. In fact, Raid sees a lot. Red spun.
Yeah, he's fun again. Not having a good race, Raid. I chose to ignore it because I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but he's had a horrendous race.
Raid is.
He's had Sergio Perez level of race.
Yeah, I don't think he's enjoying these conditions. Oh, that's a massive spin from Callis. Callis is out.
Oh, damn it.
He's all over the track. There's debris everywhere.
It won't be a safety car because we can't have one, but that's hopefully RD doesn't hit him. Oh no, he's fine. He's gone. Woof. Woof. Oh, it's a three-way fight now going on for P5. Scrub, Cat, Koss, and Igor. Race is really hotting up here, even though it's quite damp. But Koss gets pushed a bit wide. Scrub now going to get a better exit. Look at the speed he's got. Look at the straight line speed down the inside. He's trying to go ahead of Scrub. Scrub pushes him a bit wide. They push each other a bit wide. Here comes Koss. He wants to get involved in the action. Scrub says no, thank you very much. I've gone a bit mad this weekend.
Yeah, you really have.
It's been a long weekend, everybody. I've lost about 5 hours of sleep. I need to find it somewhere.
Don't worry, I'll probably get about 4 hours of sleep tonight before I have to wake up at 7 in the morning. So.
Oh, Scrub, you silly man! He's lost his rear end again.
They're all really struggling with the rear end.
I don't know what's going on. I know it's damp, guys, but come on.
And we've got 2 more drivers about to join this fight as well, with Jagu and Aim, who are constantly switching position. And it's going to be a 5-way fight for 6th position, which Scrub... No, sorry, for 5th position, which Igor is currently holding on to.
Yeah, we've got 2 little battles going on. Edgin is technically ahead by quite a margin of fudge now, but only by 9 tenths. So yeah, the rain's not lighting up either, Mackie. I feel what this could be...
No, I get a feeling the lobby might...
Igor's gone deep again. And Scrub will say thank you.
Oh, and Igor's ran after massive contact!
Oh, no. Well, that's just disappointing. Whose fault is that one?
Scrubs. Straight up, I think that was Scrubs. I mean, that's for the stewards to decide, but in my opinion.
Yeah, he was still there. Still on his inside. That means RD gets a battle, though. RD was like 10 seconds behind him. He might get to find him.
Oh, that's Cos going round as well!
Oh. No, Cos round again. Igor's off. He's off.
A Fudge McMuff is right on the back of Edgin.
Oh, it's all kicked off here on lap 14 at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Where's RD Gamer going to go? So I'm just watching this battle. RD's going to switch back him. He's going to go past Igor. He's up the inside. And these two are battling for 9th and 10th. And Igor goes wide. And he lets RD through. We got a battle for the lead, as she said. Edgin, I don't know what's been happening, but maybe Fudge is just going to sail back past Edgin. Oh no, Edgin almost losing it there.
We've got the battle for 3rd behind as well. As we've got two sets of 2 cars wide going down the main straight. And Fudge McMuffin has the outside into turn 1, Edgin pushing him really wide. As it looks like on the inside, Fudge McMuffin's going to have the advantage. Fudge McMuffin takes the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix, and Matthias takes 3rd. It's all kicking off. We're on lap 15. We're almost halfway through this Brazilian Grand Prix. Cos has retired in the pit lane.
Edgin's retired.
What? Everyone's retired. MKL's retired.
Oh, we're having a restart.
Scrub's retired.
I think we're having a restart.
We can't do we're halfway in, people.
Restart was 35% race with full wet.
Why?
Can I ask why?
What's
Safety car is off. Well, yeah, I know the safety car is off. We said
That's
this.
we've known this all race.
It
Oh
was
my
meant to be reduced. Okay.
Why not 50%? We've got about 50% of the race left. Is there a bug with 50%?
Can we put red flags on reduced as well? Please.
Do you want me to quit, or are you gonna tell me off for quitting again?
No, we can quit. We can quit. We can have a lobby restart. With the grid that's right now, or what are we doing? Because I think people are going to be angry.
So that is not what we wanted to see.
It's our DRC guarantee.
It is the first race of the season. Something was bound to go wrong.
Yeah, that's the DRC guarantee.
Yeah. So
It's already over. I don't know why I keep saying it.
what do we talk about now while we wait for them to set?
Well, we can carry on talking about the main race, I suppose, in real life.
We could. We could.
Yeah. So Logie Sarge, he killed Bottas.
Well, you see, I saw this thing on Twitter, because it's always happens on Twitter. But he's
Yeah,
actually been demoted. Was it on Twitter or was it on Discord? I can't remember. But he's been demoted to Logan Corporal.
America will be upset.
America will be upset.
Let's talk about Liam Lawson and why he doesn't have an F1 team.
Well, he should have one. Drogovic should have one. It's.
I don't know if Drogovic should have one.
He won the F2.
Yeah, but so did Nick de Vries, and look how that ended up.
Yeah, but that's because he spent so long in Formula E.
Yeah. People say that's a legitimate world championship. I refuse to believe that's a legitimate world championship. Sorry.
So let me know when the lobby's back up so I can join it.
Well, Eden's still in the other lobby, and it's not been changed.
Oh,
so
okay, that's ideal. So okay. So the official reason is safety car was off.
Yeah.
So we're restarting because
we need a lobby restart.
So we do need a whole lobby restart.
I have asked for red flags to be on reduce as well. I think that request is going to be denied.
Quite possibly. I don't know if they're still bugged, you know.
Well, maybe. But
it would
I have
be
asked
interesting to see.
There's still 2 people driving, which is Sir Jagu and AIM.
Also, so I'm considering getting back into streaming myself.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what I'd stream.
Games, preferably.
Yeah, of course. But which ones? It's
well, so a bit of funny news. I've tried to stream Starfield.
Mhm.
And
it broke.
No. I installed it onto a hard drive.
Now I bought a whole SSD just to play Starfield.
And did it break?
No, it's been running very well actually.
Yeah, so this is the issue. So
I spent 90 quid on a new Western Digital Black.
Did you Did you install it into your PC, or do you have like an external one?
Oh no, it's an M.2. Like it's.
I don't know what that means.
You know how you've got those little SSD slots on your motherboard, like directly into the. Please tell me someone in chat knows what I'm talking about. I got a 2 terabyte M.2 drive. It's got.
Like I want to buy one of those, but how hard are they to install?
Well, it depends if you've got. It depends what your motherboard is. I'll talk to you after stream.
Okay.
I'll help you after stream with that. I think.
Because I do need one, because games in the future are all going to need it.
Oh yeah, I mean Starfield's just the newest example of needing one.
Yeah.
I've always just run hard drives because it's.
Hogwarts Legacy
cheaper.
Did as well. That's
yeah. M.2s are incredibly easy to put in.
Okay.
As long as you get the correct length of it.
Can we just say?
Yeah.
There's rumours going about at the moment.
Oh, okay.
About a certain game to a sequel to a game that came out 10 years ago this month.
Okay.
Now, we know the rumours have been going on since the game came out.
Right.
Do you know what I'm talking about yet?
I think I know which game we're talking about.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah, okay. We are on the same page.
Now, a couple of months ago, we saw Take-Two announce that in the 24-25 financial year, they expect to make $8 billion.
8 billion? Sorry, was that in one financial year?
Yes.
8 billion.
Now, the only game that could possibly generate that much money as Grand Theft Auto 6. Yes, correct?
Probably, yeah.
Yes. Because GTA 5 generated $1 billion in a week. So let's just
Did it
let's
actually?
yeah, it did genuinely. It made $1 million in 3 days, bro. Like it's
Jesus.
that th- you don't understand the hype for this game, okay?
No, I understand the height. Okay. I've got to make a confession here. I've never played a GTA game.
Okay, well we're gonna change that. You're gonna play GTA 5 because it's fantastic.
Nah.
Even though it's 10 years old, it's still brilliant.
Yeah, it's 10
Um,
years old. I don't play games that. Oh, actually, that's a lie. I do play games
that game came out in
much older than that.
2013, by the way.
Was 2013 really 10 years ago?
Yeah, it was. I know it's terrifying, right? It's so, and also the other thing, Rockstar currently don't have a pinned tweet on their Twitter.
Oh.
Now, this only happens when they're about to announce a new DLC, a new game. You see where I'm going? And the
Hmm.
other thing is,
No, they're just gonna remaster it again. Like,
the other thing is, the last the last teaser trailer for Red Dead 2, the first teaser trailer for Red Dead 2, came out between the month of October and November.
hmm.
What month are we going into?
October.
And GTA 5's teaser trailer was also October to November.
Hmm.
And
Double game release.
and on a document that was leaked to the public, it said that GTA 6 planned release is the end of 2024,
I see.
along with it possibly coming to Xbox Game Pass day one.
Now that's the interesting part,
Yes,
because that
because
means it's gonna have a lot of in-game transactions.
yes, of course it will. But on online, on maybe the online mode's coming to Xbox Game Pass.
Hmm.
Um,
Maybe.
but you got to think that it's going to make a lot of money, no matter
Have we got a
how.
restart yet? Am I? Oh, this is taking a long
Yeah,
time.
we're in the lobby. We're in the lobby. We're in the lobby.
Oh, no one told me. I actually didn't
Sorry,
get told.
I was distracted. Um, it's going to make a lot of money, but is it going to make $8 billion in a year? Like, have they financially like they because obviously obviously people don't know how financial years work. Like a company will go through their year and say yes, this will make money by this, and this. They really think that when GTA 5 comes out from the year 2024 to 20, sorry, GTA 6 comes out from 24, the end of 24 to 25, they're going to make $8 billion
I
because their
don't know.
financial year is March as well, mate. Which means that's if it comes out in late 2024, that's going to be only a few months until their next financial year.
Hmm.
So if it say if it comes out in December for Christmas, right?
Yeah. That makes
Then
sense. Yeah.
if it comes out for around Christmas time, then they have 3 months until March to reach the target of $8 billion.
See, it's possible, but that's a stretch. I think.
It's a lot of money. Unless they mean the entirety of 25 financial year, because I don't know exactly when, but I'm pretty sure it's March their financial year. I'm pretty sure I
A
checked.
lot of companies do operate on,
So
March. Usually, because that lines up with like tax years and stuff. So
yeah,
it's
so
like.
I think that would make sense. So and I don't see why they wouldn't release it around Christmas time, because that's where they're going to get the most money from.
But if it's releasing on Game Pass, is it necessarily best to release it at Christmas? Like.
Well, there was rumors about Game Pass. It's not confirmed. The thing where it came out,
Was
the
was
leaked
this during
document
the
where it's
massive Microsoft leak that happened like last
yeah,
week?
yeah. So the other leaked thing was it said Red Dead 2 on there, and I don't know if it's referring to putting Red Dead 2 on the Game Pass, which is brilliant business by the way if it happens.
Hmm.
And then releasing GTA 6 on just every console, because surely it's got to release on consoles and PCs at the same time.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Well, if it's going to want to make $8 billion, it's going to have to, because they're not going to get 8 billion just from console players.
Well, I mean, you know,
Also, the rumored price for Grand Theft Auto 6.
I don't want to know, but I don't want to know. Um, I wouldn't be
Do
surprised if
you
it
want to
said
take a
something like
guess?
$100. To be honest.
$150.
Sorry, what?
$150.
That's like Star Citizen level of extortion.
But people will pay it.
Yeah, they would. That's the thing. Like
What's the deluxe edition going to be though?
500.
That's the base game, by the way. That's not a deluxe edition. That's base game. But I
Eh,
think we're getting to a point now with gaming that games will cost 100 quid or more. AAA titles anyway. We're already at a point where you're spending almost 60 to 80 quid on a video game.
Uh,
The new FIFA Deluxe Edition was 89.99.
so I'm just trying to fix something really quick.
I know we've gone completely off topic F1, but you know, there's nothing going on at the moment. So
What I'm setting someone's nickname apparently. What am I doing?
okay, I don't know. Apparently, red flags aren't on.
Oh, that's
Sad.
unfortunate.
Just put them on reduced edge, and what's going to happen? I'm sure it won't break, mate.
Apparently someone asked a question, so now we've finished with that.
What's the question?
The question was, are we restarting 35% for standards before everybody left? Probably, but I don't know.
But I don't know. I would hope so, because I'd feel it's a bit unfair for people that made all that time up in the race.
Yeah.
I will get Ted Kravitz in my ear, and he can let me know.
Oh, we've got
Adrian,
Ted.
that's you.
We've got Ted today, not
Not Anthony Davidson at the Sky Patch,
Yeah.
no. He wasn't there this weekend, I don't think Anthony was.
Yeah, he
Or
was.
was he?
Yeah, it was.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was Martin that wasn't there, was it?
Yeah,
Martin wasn't
Anthony
there.
was doing Martin's job.
Yeah.
Like all
'Cause
weekend.
Martin's
so.
lazy.
Okay, so we should be getting back into this right
All right,
about now.
25%. But yeah, but is it the grid that ended that before you retired, or the starting grid? Because that's important.
I've got no idea. We'll
I'm
have a
asking
look.
Edgin, sorry.
Oh, okay. We will have a look momentarily. As we get to do, you get to see a
Quali
lights
grid.
out this time.
Quali grid.
Well, that's very disappointing to some people, but also delightful
That is
to others.
disappointing. I feel like that's some people have been hard done there.
Yeah.
Oh, also, again, anyone changes their setups from running a wet setup to running a dry setup, I will personally come to your house and make it look like you've wet yourself. We've been over this. Don't make me say it again.
Are we going to do it with really cheap water? Like, what is it in America? Is it Dasani that everyone hates?
Dasani, yeah, that's really... Also, you get to see the race start this time, I suppose.
Yeah, we do. Or are we going to use some really posh water, like Voss or something? Like,
yeah. Or like... What's that one with, like... It's like a square bottle.
What is it, like Fiji or something? I think.
Fiji, that's
Yeah.
it, yeah. Well, anyway, we're heading for lights out. We're underway. It's lights out, and away we go. Carlos gets a good start ahead of Fudge McMuffin, and into turn one. We're gonna see any incidents like we did on the previous start.
There's so many incidents.
There's a lot of incidents. Edge's got a 5-second time on it for a severe collision with his teammate. Oh, it's all gone right. KL's round again. He can't get a catch and break, this kid. Thaxton's had a much better getaway this time. Kimirai, Matty, Matthias. There's no massive crash like there was last time, apart from the one at the back involving Edgin, MKL, and his teammate Raid.
AIM gets straight past Scrub, going into 10th position there, but it looks like Jaguar's going to take full advantage of the gaps being made, and Scrub goes through the two cars in the middle. Oh my god, that's an amazing move from Scrub.
Jaguar's going to be driving with rage.
Jaggy will absolutely. I think he's lost the most of everyone.
Yeah.
And
who's gained the most? Ardy's gained a lot. He's up in 7th. Kimarai's gained a load. He's up in 4th.
Callis was retired, so you know, I'd say
he's done a good job. Yeah, he's done a pretty good job. Yeah, well done, Callis. Up in first again, mate. After crashing.
He's just done a Sergio Perez, hasn't he? Like.
He has, yeah. I did actually read your tweet, by the way, and that's never happened in Formula 1 history.
Has it not?
No, he is the first driver to retire twice from a Grand Prix.
Oh, is that why I couldn't find a statistic anywhere? Like, yeah. I googled for a good, like, 20 minutes, because I wanted to bring that statistic to this commentary, but I just couldn't find it, so
no, it's never happened before. Max Verstappen won a Red Bull double DNF. That's quite this statistic. If you want a statistic, there's one. Who's in the pits? Edgin, Pavelson. Edgin gets another 5-second time only for speeding in the pit lane this time. Oh, it's all gone wrong.
Edgin's not having a good time.
It's all gone wrong. But anyway, Matty Young is being attacked by Matthias. Matthias has lost a bit as well. Matty Young's gone wide. Here comes Matthias up the inside. Can he make the move stick? And he does. Also, this is wet the entire race.
Yes, we do have a confirmed wet race, well, unless, of course, Edgin's messed with it a little bit. I mean, you never know. But we're going to see now, as we see the top 7 very close to each other, and in fact almost rear-ending each other as they go into the slower corners of Sector 2. It's looking like Matthijs is on a bit of a charge here. He's got Kimirai next. Driving, I'm assuming that's meant to be the Mercedes there.
I believe so.
Yeah, sounds about right. Callis in that Mercedes, teammate of Scrub, and it's going to be Matthijs really looking to get past. He's looking for it. He's looking for it. His course is far too far back to make any move on it, and I think they're just going to have to sit here for a little bit while they...
Sir Jagu's got a good run.
Fudge McMuffin looks like he's about to make a move on Callis. He's got a lot of speed. He's gaining
Fudge.
ever so slightly. He wants this lead back. It's going to be now. He goes alongside going in. And did anyone go
Held my
round?
breath there.
They're still okay. I think they're still okay.
Oh.
His Fudge McMuffin is still behind. Callis continues to take the lead. Matthijs moves up into fourth. He's now got Lacton ahead of him. But Lacton here, he's in first. He's looking for second. He's less than a tenth behind. They're all pulling out behind. But it looks like he's going to go 3 wide. They go to the corner. They all back off. And that's going to be everyone staying in roughly the same positions they were. Callis, Fudge McMuffin, Lacton, Matthijs, and Matty being in the top 5.
So Jagu's moved himself up into 8th. Again, a man driving with a passion this afternoon after what he might consider a bit of an unfair restart in his eyes. Oh, Kimura trying to get past Matty, who got past him a few laps ago. But look at Sir Jag is right up the back of RD Gamer. Igor once again not finding the pace here this afternoon.
No, the pace just isn't there for in fact multiple of the drivers. I mean, edging there at the back of the grid and with like what 5-10 seconds worth of penalties to his name as well.
He's got 5 seconds. He served one of them in this pit stop.
I see. So it's not going well for Edging. He's going to have one hell of a comeback to score points.
Yep, could be your comeback driver of the season. Vote now.
Vote now. We're going to have to make like an overtake or something of the season, like vote.
Yeah. Well,
wait,
actually record clips. Record clips. You got to record clips.
Yeah, record clips. We can use
it helps us
later on.
Sir Jagu's past RD Gamer, and here comes Igor. Oh, he's got into the back of RD Gamer. It's a little tap, not too bad. Here comes Igor up the inside. Can he get past Sir RD Gamer? Yes, no. Igor trying to go around the outside. He can't do it on this occasion. Here comes RD Gamer. They're still wheel to wheel. They still battle it out. This is only for P9, lads. You've got to keep it calm. But RD Gamer wants the points. So does Igor. He's looking for a world title this year. Igor, he's only in 8th. But they still battle wheel to wheel. Real respect from between these two. Obviously, RD Gamer, he was named the best driver of last year. And I've got to say, he probably was the best driver of last year overall, over a whole season. Maybe the most improved driver, let's say that.
Yeah, I'd say so, probably.
Yeah. So I can't argue with it. Yeah. So Jagu, is he your most improved driver of the season? Vote now. Is he the most improved driver of this race? Probably. He's done a good job after the restart. So Jagu trying to get past Kimirai on this occasion. Can't do it at the moment. Fudge keeping Callis honest, but look, good exit here from Sir Jagu. Might get past the man in front, who is Kimirai. He's going to go on the left-hand side here, go wheel to wheel with Kimirai, who's dropping places rapidly here in this Brazilian Grand Prix. As we have a battle for the lead as well. Fudge battling with Callis. Fudge trying to go down the inside. Callis might get the better exit here on the inside. He pushes Fudge wide, but Fudge not giving it up. He's still there alongside him, and Callis has to yield because he thought he'd gone, but Callis almost dropping it there on the exit. That's why you heard my man Mackie give it a bit of a breath there.
Yeah, Fudge McMuffin now takes the lead of the race. He's back where he wants to be, and he's not got anyone else to worry about right now, apart from Callis behind, who now he's dropped him just a little bit, not much, but he's built himself a good 4/10 gap, and with no DRS, that's a healthy place to be in. Except now, the gap has been closed. It's now 2/10, and he's Callis wants back past. He wants the lead of the race back. I can't blame him, but you know, Fudge McMuffin will defend this hard. We know he'll defend this hard. He was for the last few laps before we restarted, so we'll see.
Yep. And that lovely Red Bull livery car, which looks orange on our screen for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, that was the livery that Red Bull ran at Miami this year. Of course, what was the start of a record-breaking season for Max Verstappen? He went on to win every race afterwards, up until the Singapore Grand Prix.
Yep, and in fact, Max has won all but 3 races this season.
Yep, 2 being run by Sergio Perez, the other being run by the smooth operator himself, Carlos Sainz. And he'll enjoy that victory for a long time. Isn't it mad to think that if Red Bull had got their setup right in Singapore, that Max would have won 13 races now?
And potentially all of the races, or like Red Bull.
I can't see him losing another race this year.
Well, his engine
unless
could
Red
blow
Bull
up.
mess up their strategy. Yeah, it could do, but it hasn't all season.
To be, well, I mean,
It got close in Italy, apparently. The Monza
yeah.
Curse really gave it its best shot.
I mean, the AlphaTauri's have also not had the greatest reliability, and they use the same engines, so
True.
we'll see, we'll see.
True. It's possible. Anything's possible. Anything can happen. Sorry, I sung it bad luff, so it's not going to get us a copyright strike. Anyway, back to the race. What's happening? Nothing.
Not much. We've got a bit of
Everyone's
a
got about a
train.
4/10 gap.
Yeah, there's a bit of a train between 10th and 1st, really. So
Matthias, make a dive bomb. Your wish is my suggestion. Sorry, that was a Hearthstone reference. No one plays Hearthstone.
no, no.
Dead game, dead game.
Very dead game.
Like every Blizzard video game.
Yeah.
Name me one good Blizzard game you can't.
No, I can't. You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I can name a good move, and it's Igor past Kimurai. And Scrub has also said, I'm going to make that move. Oh, we're going to get Scrub Igor round 75.
It's entirely possible. In fact,
Ding,
it
ding,
will
ding.
probably happen. As Matthijs goes on Lockton, in fact, they're too wide. They are teammates as well, I think. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Are they? I don't know.
Nope. Matthias is not a teammate because one's wearing a Red Bull livery and the other one's not.
Well, we'll see. It's like 3 wide. Almost
Oh,
3
Sir
wide.
Jagu! He's trying to make it round the outside. The Red Bull's pushing him wide.
He definitely tried. It just wasn't quite there for him. The grip, the track, nothing like that. So we're going to see Sir Jagu now wants to get past Matthijs. Matthijs wants to keep Jagu behind, but they all want to go on for the leads, which, I mean, that was the most obvious thing I think I've said in a long time.
That's a Will Buxtonism. Thanks, Will.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jagu is he's got to get past Matthias here. But as we know, Matthias is a bit of a difficult customer to get past.
Absolutely. He's good at putting his car where it needs to be.
Yeah. Well, let's see if Sir Jagu can serve this difficult customer here. That was one I just came up with. I thought it was rather good.
I would say that was pretty good.
Thanks, man. I feel it's better if I explain it because then it gets funnier. So Sir Jagu here looking to get past Matthias. He's going to get a great run, actually. Going to get a really good run. Looks to go around the outside of the man who's currently sitting in 3rd place. And Sir Jagu loses a bit of the rear end. He locks up both rear tyres and he doesn't get round the outside. It's so easy to lock up in the wet. I've done it many a time before. Actually locked up so badly in Las Vegas when it was wet and went into the back of someone and ended 2 people's races in 1 corner. I got a 10-second time penalty that day.
You probably deserve more.
Probably. Someone said I deserved a race ban, but I thought that was a bit harsh. Oh, but up the inside, Sir Jagu!
Oh my god, Matthias almost lost it there. Only just keeping it on track. But that is going to be Matthias down into 4th, Sir Jagu up into podium positions of 3rd.
Go on, Sir Jagu. He's having a great race. He's having a great old race. Oh, Matthias almost lost it again. Tricky conditions for the drivers here. You can imagine how sodden they are as well.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be comfortable to be a driver when it's like pouring down with rain.
I've driven in the wet a lot of times because it rains here in the UK.
A kart, I assume?
Yeah, karting, which is actually a lot worse because you're not in a lot more cover than these guys are. And I have, yeah, it's the worst one is when you go out and you're not in your wetsuit. Like you have like a wet cover thing for your suit, and then it starts raining.
You get. I have seen videos like Super GTs where they got like a poncho type thing. That,
yeah, it's not fun. But Sir Jagu going for a super move here in his not GT car. He's in an F1 car. But looks to try and make a move on Callis. Callis obviously retired from the last race. He's now running in 2nd. He's had a real good jump up. But here comes Sir Jagu. Could be an easy move for the man who was leading this race, or at least battling for the lead before the restart. He's now up into 2nd place, Sir Jagu, as he looks to close down Fudge McMuffin. It's been a good restart here for Sir Jagu. Callis goes into the advertising board and almost ends his race in literally 1 corner. Matthias will take full advantage of Callis' mistake. Callis won't give it up that easily, but he might have to. As Callis tries to get around the outside, he can't do it. Matthias into 3rd place. Callis being very careless there, Callis. Do you like it?
Yeah, that. Sure.
It's a bit of a stretch, that one, but I just tried to make it work.
Yeah, has gone from leading the race all the way down into below the podium.
Who was that yellow flag for? It's Kimura, I think.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Well, lap 9 of 25. Feel like we'll be doing this for hours.
Yes, it's been a long one.
It's been a long one. I literally felt like yesterday. I felt like I've been through 3 days. Because
Yeah.
yesterday, basically, yesterday I didn't sleep until like 7 a.m. So 7 p.m. Sorry. But there's Lacton go for a move down the inside of Callas. This is for the 4th position. 4th versus 5th right now, as Matty Young is also trying to get involved, along with Scrub. Oh, Callas has made a mistake, which is going to allow Lockton go for a move. Is he going to allow Matty go for a move as well? We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Someone's round in turn 1. Don't know who that is exactly. Oh, Scrub! No! He's gone into the back of the man in front. Bit of mistake from 3rd place. Oh no, it's around the back. It's Edgen. Edgen's made a mistake. 5-second time only for someone speeding in the pits. I think Scrub's got damage to his front wing.
Yeah, it's highly possible.
It looks a bit damaged, to my eyes.
Yeah, we'll have to see. See if he pits at some point. If we get a good look at his car. It looks okay.
Okay.
If there is damage, it's not too severe. You should be able to continue. I mean, he's not losing much time, so I don't think it'll be worth the pit stop.
You know who's gaining time though? Sir Jagu. He's
Yeah,
about to take the lead of the race here.
Absolutely, as they go through the final sector now, the final couple of corners, they go onto the main street. There's no DRS, of course, because it is pouring it down with rain, and it'd be too unsafe to give us DRS. That's Jagu. He's got the inside line. He's got the lead of the race, at least temporarily. It looks like Fudge has to concede. Jagu is absolutely flying.
Well, he looks good in the last restart, and he looks good here. Scrub has come in and changed his front wing. So he did have a bit of damage from that incident, and he's now going to drop down the order. Of course, he puts on another set of full wet tyres. No point putting inters on. It is not into condition.
No, absolutely not. And Jagu is really pulling away with the lead for the race.
Yep, he is absolutely flying out there, Sir Jagu. Matthias is about 2.9 seconds off this pack now, almost 3 seconds. So he's going to really need to do some pushing to catch up here. But yes, Sir Jagu absolutely flying, as you said. 1.2 seconds, he is gone. He's checked out from this Brazilian Grand Prix as it stands. And unless anything changes, I think he'll probably be our race winner. The question I have on my lips, though, Mackie, anyone going to try and do a one-stop here? Oh, sorry, do a no-stop, I should say.
The wet tyres, which are extremely hard, last forever.
They can go to the end of the race.
So
I imagine someone will try and not do a no-stop, if not everyone.
Why not? It's worth the risk, especially if you're running, just below the points. There's no reason to pit. It's just let it happen. Just see what happens. I don't know where I was going with that, but
yeah, you just agree.
Yeah, just agree. Just don't pit. Easy.
Yeah, don't pit. Win. Do the Alex Albon strategy.
Yeah, he still had to pit though.
Well, he still pitted, but came out in the points.
Yeah.
Came out ahead of Zhou Guanyu. Or Guanyu Zhou.
Indeed.
Depending on who you ask. He's Chinese.
That is correct.
That's factual.
It is
first Chinese driver in Formula 1 history.
I think that's also factual.
So. It is. That is factual. Unless you could name me another Chinese driver right now.
Definitely not off the top of my head, I couldn't.
No, you can't because
it's all moving around at the back. I'm assuming there's some pit stops happening.
Yeah, there is pit stops happening. Sorry, we're not really paying attention to the race. I do apologise for that. But if you've seen a DRC stream before, you know that's not what happens.
We're not really here for the racing. It's like...
Yeah, you're here for our banter. That's what you're really here for. It's like to watch... Did you watch Top Gear for the cars?
I don't think I ever watched Top Gear.
You
might actually kill me.
You've had a sad childhood, and I'm sorry.
Well, what's the point of paying attention to chat either? I mean, we're commentating. It's...
Yeah, we don't pay attention to chat. Ugh. That's actually #1 rule, by the way, as a commentator. Teach everyone commentates this. Never pay attention to chat because they just say negative things.
Yeah, most of the time. I mean, DRC chat's generally okay.
DRC chats are nice, but you should never look at chat because that means you're not doing your job.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm still looking at chat anyway, but...
Yeah, well, that's fine, because technically we're not doing our jobs right now. But, so what I'm saying is when you're doing your job as a commentator, never look at chat. Because right now, at the moment, there's gaps everywhere through the field. Sir Jagu's taken a 3.2 second lead. Unless there's a safety car, this race will end exactly how it is right now.
We've got RD Gamer and Lacton sort of.
That's the closest bet on track. I'm currently on board with RD Gamer. So at the moment, nothing's still happening. But it's possibility stuff might still happen. We'll keep an eye on everything for you. Of course. Oh, we haven't plugged anything yet. Should we do some plugging?
Yeah, sure. In fact, this season it's your turn to do it all.
Oh, but I don't know any of the plugs.
Oh, in fact, this would be even funnier then, seeing you try.
Well, we have a Discord.
We do. We do.
Which is discord.gg / digital racing.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. We have an Instagram.
We do.
Which is Instagram / no?
No.
DRC Digital Racing Championship at Instagram.
Yeah, at Digital Racing Championship. Yep.
Yeah. We don't have a Twitter. I know that.
Well, we do. It's just not used. Oh, there's a little. Sorry, I just completely missed that. Duck just went straight past aim, and there was a little tap all the way through. Sorry, I was meant to say something, but I was too busy, like, worrying about your plug-in here. So.
Yeah. Oh, we're powered by Milestone.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. How have we gone?
That's really important. They actually do stuff for us.
Yeah.
It makes us able to do
this. Milestone.
Stuff.
Don't hurt us, please.
Yeah, Milestone. We're great. We love you. Chef's kiss to Milestone. Everyone go look at Milestone. More information in the description below. We also have a YouTube channel where we sometimes upload stuff.
Sometimes, if someone remembers to download the stream.
Yeah, if people remember to download the stream, which is on Mackie's to-do list, he must download the stream.
It is, yes.
So then he can give it to Edgin.
Yeah.
I know, he's going to throw out your download and everything. Anything else I haven't plugged?
No, I think we're good there.
No, I think we've done the plugin.
Did you say the website?
Oh, the website. We have a website where you can check out all of that information that I've just told you, and it's a lot easier that way.
Yeah. That's
also follow on here.
Yeah. And follow us and subscribe with Twitch Prime. It's free.
Yeah, subscribe with Twitch Prime, and then it gives us money.
And looks like Igor's got so much more speed down the straight, he can push a bit towards the wall. He's going to go down the inside of turn 1, and that's going to be Igor ahead of Kalsus going into lap 15.
Brilliant move from Igor. Thank you, Igor, for giving this race a bit of excitement, mate. You really did it. The Vice World Champion.
And it actually worked. We've just got a Prime subscription.
See? Who did it?
I don't know how to say your name.
You come on, Mac. Give it a go. Attempt it.
Oh, this is proper true streamer moment here.
Attempt it. Come on, I believe.
I don't know if that's meant to be like an L or an I or like what's going on.
Pronounce it how you think it's meant to be said.
Oh, okay. Lana or Lana-Roo? I don't know.
Lana-Roo.
Yeah, we're sorry. It's DRC. We're gonna mess up your name.
It's a DRC guarantee. We can't say names properly. But thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime.
We're actually capable of saying names properly.
It means that you get to see the streams when it goes to ad breaks, so you can see all the bonus content that we do when the ads are on, which is basically talk more shit. But I hope you enjoy the racing and our banter. I hope you've had a good time. Thank you to all the people watching as well. I don't know how many people we have watching right now.
We have a whole 20 viewers.
Thank you, 20 viewers, for sticking with us. We have a safety car!
What happened?
Everyone get excited. We need to know. Ames crashed. He's put it in the wall. Quite badly, actually. We hope he's okay. But we have a safety car here at the Brazilian Grand Prix with only a handful of laps to go. Oh, Mackie, it's all kicked off now.
It has. We've got 10 laps left to go. And a drive-through penalty for Duck.
Oh, it's all gone wrong for Duck.
Speeding onto the safety car. It's not what you want to see, but this is going to spice things up. Do they switch tyres here? I assume so. Raids in the pit lane.
Yes, I would imagine so.
Edgin stays out. MKL's pit.
Probably people are boxing for a set of full wet tyres, a new set.
Yeah. I don't know what to talk about. I mean,
I know we've gone through all of our banter.
We said it wrong. We're really good at this.
We said it wrong.
Yeah. I believe so. Hey, we've managed to snooze ads for 5 minutes. Wait, no, we should have run them now. Who snoozed it? It's a safety car.
Run the ads. Do it now. Can you press the ad button now?
No, I don't think so. No, because it just play multiple ads. Right.
We've got people in the pits.
We do.
They put on a set of full wet tyres again. Unsurprising. Oh, Igor's got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pits. Have we not had enough pain with Igor and penalties at Brazil? Oh, it's tragic.
Came to test your commentator skills. You're welcome. Oh dear, I'm being tested apparently.
What are we testing?
I don't know. I can't say the name apparently. So.
Oh. Oh well, hi, person testing your skills. If that's for the thing I think it is, we may have done a bad job, but hopefully you're having a good time.
Yeah, if you warned me, I'd have done a much better job.
Yeah, we weren't aware that you maybe. He's great. Trust me, he's great. This hasn't been a fantastic race.
No, I mean
we're
I
trying
came
to make it
completely
entertaining.
unprepared. Just
Yeah.
Lana works. Okay, we'll go with that. That's
Lana,
fine.
okay, yeah, we're trying to keep it professional, but you know,
Yeah,
for the content as well. We got to make it content worthy. Yeah, let's go. Right, race. What's happening?
absolutely
God.
nothing.
Take us through a run through of what's going
Well,
on. Go on.
so far
Go
you've
on,
got your
Matthew.
top 5 of Sir Jagu, followed by Fudrick Muffin, Matthias, Igor, and Kausus. That is Jagu making an incredible recovery drive. Fudge is kind of sat in the same position he was before the restart that we had. I'm being distracted by chat again.
Chat just
No, chat's honestly more interested in the race. I'm not gonna lie. It's you know,
Oh.
the safety car has been flashing a bit on my screen. Is it like?
it's flashing.
Yeah, like.
Well, like in and out of reality.
No, like the thing where it says like safety car and then the lead.
Well, it's meant to.
Yeah, well, there's no point.
It's flashing
doing
so
weird
drivers.
things.
It's flashing so drivers know that it's a safety car.
Yeah, but on the leaderboard it's doing it, not the actual safety
Oh,
car.
on the top left leaderboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's who knows. So, has anyone else made a good? In fact, let's have a look at what positions people made up. Sir Jagu has made up 6 positions.
He's had a great race.
Fudge has stayed exactly where he's been the whole time. Matthias has made up 8 positions. Igor 9 positions. Kausus has gone from the lead of the race down to 5th with 4 positions lost. Matty's up 3, Laxton's down 4, RD Gamers up 4, Kimirai's down 1, Edgin and Raid are both down 5, MKL down 8, Sam is down 3, Duck is still in 14th where he started, as Scrub and Pavelson are up 2.
Very nice. Who's got penalties right now?
Who's got penalties? We have 3 drivers with penalties. That's going to be Igor holding a 5-second penalty. Up in 4th, that could give a few drivers behind some help. Edgin's got 5 seconds, also in 10th. That last points paying position. That's not going to help him score that point, I don't think. And Duck has a drive-through that he's going to have to serve immediately after the safety car's over.
Well, it could all change them.
It could.
Could all change. They bring Dejin back into contention, but that 5-second penalty will hurt. Safety car in this lap. The entire grid has not caught the safety car yet. This is a shambles. What is this? 2021? You're gonna let cars unlap themselves now?
Oh wait, is that in the game? Is that? Are we good? Oh, the safety car went off. See, I'm getting confused because we had someone who had like a dot that looked a lot like the safety car, so it confused me there for a moment. So Jagu here is going to lead off the restart. Let's see when he goes. He's not gone yet.
Safety car.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone. Well, Sir Jagu has definitely caught out Fudge. He hasn't got out Matthias. Matthias is right behind the back of Fudge. We've got a retirement on the exit of Sector 2. Pavelson. Matthias is trying to battle for that 2nd place. He's going to get a good exit here, Mackie. Can he get him into the... Oh, it's close. It's too close. It's tight.
It is. It's very tight, but enough room was given. And it's going to be... He's going for it down the inside. He's pulled out. No, he's pulled back in. He's obviously doesn't want to make the move there. It's a very dangerous place to make the move. We have seen incidents there in real life as well. I'm sure you can remember a couple of them.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Lewis Hamilton aggressively barging his way past Max Verstappen.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
he said with sarcasm. Or
so
did I?
you might have done. Who knows?
Who
We'll
knows?
we'll we'll find out at
It's
some
only
point.
an
You
opinion.
never know. It's all fine.
But the internet go crazy when you spout your opinions. Agent's
Oh yeah,
dropping places. He's going bad.
he is. Has Edgin spun? I mean, I assume he must have made a
No,
massive
I
mistake
think
at
he's
some
made a
point.
bit of a snap of his wheel. Yeah, it's not gone well from there. Igor at the moment, how many places is he losing with that 5-second time penalty?
So far, he'll be going down to potentially either just before or just after Edgin.
It's not good. It's not
No,
good.
not good.
We obviously a 3-second time penalty cost him a world championship. A 5-second time penalty is going to cost him a lot of points.
Yeah, I mean, it could cost him all his points.
Yeah, he might not score any. We have 5 laps to go here at the Brazilian Grand Prix. It's been a thrilling Brazilian Grand Prix, hasn't it, Mackie?
Yeah, yeah, it's been okay. I mean, you know, it's been wet.
I've seen
Oh, and
worse races.
it's all going down for 10th or 9th position here as we went 3 wide and they're looking to go 3 wide into the corner. Don't go 3 wide into the corner. They all go through very safely. Obviously, it's wet. You just take it safe. You know, there's no point putting your car at risk, even though these are for the low points paying positions. In fact, one of those drivers there currently not scoring anything.
Nope, Kimmerai only 11th. MKL is in 10th. Raid in 9th. These 3 were, you know, high flying last year, and they're all down at the bottom. Obviously, the opening race last year, MKL won, and now he's 10th.
Yeah, I mean, it all changes. We have a lot of drivers here that we didn't see last season as well. Take Edgin, for example, who's a previous world champion. He sat down there in 12th. This isn't the consistency I would expect from Edgin.
Nope, it's not the consistency at all. It's got the same consistency as a slice of butter.
That made no sense.
Oh, but here comes Igor going for a move. He's slicing like a knife through butter, and he's up into. Oh no, he was almost up into P3, but Fudge defended it well here, Mackie.
I think the saying's a hot knife through butter, not just a knife through butter, because that was a knife through butter moment.
That
like,
was.
well, if you ever actually like tried to cut through like an actual like block of butter and it just like
It's
doesn't.
really difficult.
It is.
Yeah, it's tricky. It
Just-
depends what kind of knife you're using, though. doesn't it?
Yeah, just use the spreadable stuff. It's
I
easier.
feel like we're getting distracted again.
I heard it's DRC. We have to.
It's the rules. Yeah, sorry. Content. He's a great commentator, though.
I, you know,
I taught him everything he knows.
this is true. This is very accurate.
I did.
And
You
and I
know-
know him IRL if that helps anything. So,
That's true. Yeah, I knew. He's done everything for me.
Yeah.
You know, he was the apprentice and now he's the master.
Oh no, I wouldn't go that far. That's a bit.
There is only 2, as someone said in the Sith or
Oh,
something.
we have a yellow flag.
He's
Uh,
edging.
Okay, it's just edging again. That
He's
doesn't
15.
matter that much then.
No, he doesn't. He's having an awful race.
DLC discussing racers' consistency. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
say that. Yeah.
Yeah. DS. That's a good acronym.
In
We should
fact, we're
write that one
changing
down.
it now. We're gonna get the whole league changed. It's,
Yeah. Change everything. Change the branding. Sure, it won't be that much work. Right, here comes MKL. Getting a dive down the inside of Ray. These two putting on a stellar battle for 9th and 10th. These are the last 2 points-paying positions. And MKL gets a lovely switchback there. Can he go around the outside of the man in front? The Aston versus the McLaren. Kimmerai right in there as well. Of course, former teammate of MKL, now driving for Mercedes. Not looking too good. MKL dives up the inside. It's late, it's bold, it's brave. Can he get the exit on the corner? Ray does very, very nice to give him a bit of room there. They still go wheel to wheel. Kimmerai is just absolutely loving this battle in front of him. He's hoping they both end up on a wall so he gets some points. Or he hopes Raid pushes MKL wide. It's allowed Kimmerai to dive up the inside. Will he dive up the inside of Raid too? He doesn't because MKL dives back around the outside of Raid. Kimmerai going to try and make this one 3 wide. It's not a good idea at all. He can't find his way around the outside there because he's got the outside line. He's on full wet conditions. Oh, it's all kicking off, Mackie.
It is. It's kicking off a lot, and this battle is still ongoing. Looks like Raid's got the lead. Kimmerai's got through, but Kimmerai's now going to battle with Raid. MKL's lost a couple of positions. I don't know how to follow this. This is a lot going on. I think we're going to see the next lot going in now as we go to the acceleration zone. It's going to be even in the wet, full speed, completely up this hill here. And then into the downhill section before, you know, it's quite a lumpy track. I didn't just realise.
It is bumpy.
And it looks like MKL's been left behind a little bit as we see Kimirai and Raid battle for it. Kimirai looks for the outside. Look, the car is placed perfectly by Raid, and that's going to be now to turn 2 into turn 3. Raid looks like he's got a strong lead on the race, but it doesn't look like he gets the greatest exit as they go into the acceleration zone, and he's going to follow for a little bit of slipstream, all he can get. Kimirai, he really wants to move. They both switch back, going into the braking zone.
Moving under braking, surely. That's definitely moving under braking range.
But it doesn't look like it causes anyone any significant problems. That looks like they are going to sit there for at least a while longer.
That's not how moving under braking works. You can't just say if it doesn't cause someone problems, it's not a penalty.
Nah, it's fine. That's fine, you see.
That's not...
Okay, MKL.
Down the inside, he goes for the move. He's still wheel to wheel with the man who was formerly his teammate. Bit of wheel bashing between these two. No love lost at all, you can tell, between these two drivers. They clearly had some bad blood from their time at McLaren. But MKL now up into 10th. He's back into the last points playing position. If you want to know what's happening at the front, Serjag is winning by almost 5 seconds, so nothing. Igor has a massive train behind him, which means he'll lose even more positions.
It looks like Kalsus is looking to make up a position on Igor. He's much closer this lap than he has been. So we'll see if he pulls out to try and make the move. He's pulled out for the outside line. Don't think he's got enough room to make the move stick. No, he doesn't. It looks like the car behind of Matty made a little bit of contact with Kalsus's rear wheel. I don't think that's going to cause too many problems, but Matty gets a much better exit. Oh, and MKL almost loses the rear end. That's not what he's going to see. It's going to give Matty a massive advantage going down the straight into turn 4. It looks like Matty's got the outside line. MKL's got... Sorry, Kalsus has the inside line. It looks like Matty's going to take the advantage, and Matty there takes 5th position in this Grand Prix with 2 laps remaining.
It's because they got the same car. You're doing a Crofty.
Yeah, I am. It's
Croftyism. Oh, the game up the inside of Lacton. He's a bit too far back on this occasion. Can't make the move stick. Going to go around the outside. No, he can't do it. He can't do it on this occasion. At the moment, it's a bit frustration here for the cars in front. But Igor, basically what he's doing, he's backing up his pack. Because he knows he's got a 5-second gap between Raid and RD Gamer, which means he won't drop any more places. So the worst he can finish is 8th.
And indeed, it's
leader on the final lap.
We are now on the final lap. I believe everyone is on the lead lap, so you'll see everyone finish on the same lap. It is. It's looking like he's going for the outside again. It seems to be a very popular overtaker spot, turn 1, especially around that outside. I guess it's just easier to get that position. But also, defending that inside is much easier. He tries to go for a switchback, but it doesn't quite work. He is going to have to stick behind. Matty hasn't got much longer left to try and make up 4th position. But your podium sitters so far, they're just having their own race. They're on their final lap. They're enjoying themselves. It's looking good for them.
Yeah, they're having a good race. A lot of these guys in the midfield, the front 3 looks to be pretty much settled. But these guys towards the back are not settled. Obviously, Matty will get P4 as it stands because of Igor's 5-second time penalty. But these guys in front want to get past Matty as quickly as they possibly can, because then there's a chance they might get the advantage of getting in front of Igor for P4. Here comes RD Gamer, looking to get past Loxton on this last lap. We'll try and keep an eye on this battle. He might go around the outside of him here. This is going to be a bold move if he can pull it off. Goes round the outside of Lacton. Lacton has to leave a bit of room because RD Gamer's still there. And he'll get the better exit out of the corner. RD Gamer's up into 7th, which will be 6th. But for our race winner, it's Serjag who picks up his first victory of the season here in DRC and wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. Matthias will come home in P3 as Matty has got past Igor and followed by Callus. He's got past him as well. Callus
Muffin almost had him on the line.
Callus might get Matty. Don't think he's going to in the end. RD Gamer will finish in 6th. Lacton in 7th. Igor will finish in 8th. MKL will finish in 9th. Raid in 10th. Lacton retiring. That's a bit of a bug. I wouldn't worry about that. Lacton will get the points that he deserves. But your race winner, Sir Jagu, Matthias in 2nd, and Fudge, just as you said, just missing out of the race win on the line. Sorry, the 2nd place on the line.
He really caught up in the final sector. Oh, okay. Sure.
Well, anyway, should we get interviews get started?
We should. We want Jagu, Matthias, and Fudge McMuffin.
I will at these drivers if we have a driver room to talk. I think we do. Yes. So at Jagu, Sir Jagu, at Matthias, at who else am I atting?
Fudge McMuffin.
Fudge Is it just Fudge?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Oh yeah, Fudge is in the break. Is the cooldown room. So I'll bring him in first, unless we're going to see the podium celebration, which I
Oh,
think we should
yep.
probably do.
Let's have a quick look at the podium celebration.
And we'll look through the final grid order as well. So your final grid order for the Brazilian Grand Prix: Sir Jagu winning the race from 7th on the grid. Matthias coming home from 11th to 2nd. Good race from Matthias. Fudge in 3rd. From 2nd on the grid, then Matty, Callus, Ardy Gamer, Igor, MKL, Raid, Kimurai finished out your final top 10. I don't think that is the right order because I'm pretty sure Kimurai was in the top 10 before he retired. Or was it Lacton? Because Lacton was in the top 10 before he retired.
Yeah, Lacton was in top 10 before he was retired, yes.
And it was a bit of a bug. Right, anyway, we're going to bring in your first interviewee of the race. Where's the box? Is that one? Fudge! Congratulations, my friend. P3 in the opening round of the Brazilian Grand Prix. Just missing out on Matthias by a few tenths of a second on the line. Good result, though. How are you? You happy with that 3rd place here in a pretty horrid Brazilian Grand Prix?
Yeah, really happy. I mean, if you guys couldn't tell, Matthias, we are teammates, me and Matthias, we are Red Bull. So we were just trying to, how close can we cross the line together?
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, of course, the F1 wildcards are a bit difficult to tell who is
Yeah,
who.
no, I understand.
But of course, back on the podium. Of course, we were wondering where you'd be next year, and you ended up at Red Bull Racing and podium in the opening round in Australia last year. Podium here in the opening round this year. You happy with that?
Yeah, no, I can't wait to see you guys in last round. It's going to be great.
Yeah, of course. That's the rule, isn't it? You don't get to get back on the podium. But I must say, Fudge, pretty racy this afternoon. Do you
Um,
have do you have some pace to maybe be world champion this year? Is this an early indication?
I could maybe push. I really wanted to work on my qualifying from last year
Mm-hmm.
because it tended to be P10, P11 starts, something like that. And yeah, that seems to have paid off. Bit of quality work I've been doing, and then I've always thought I'm okay in the wet compared to like people similar my pace in dry.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it were a decent race for me. In end, I just Matthias had a lot better. They were running a lot more downforce, so he could just carry through middle sector better.
Yeah. But
So I
it was
didn't want to risk out from behind.
yeah, and it was a good race overall. Of course, it wasn't as crazy as your first podium in DRC with obviously 2 crashes on the line, and not as probably as crazy as your last podium. But it's a good start to the season. Red Bull looked pretty strong, as you said. Sir Jagu looked very strong this
Oh
afternoon
yeah,
as well up
definitely.
front.
He were in a league of his own today.
Is he the
Just
man
couldn't
to beat
keep
this
him
season?
behind. It could be. It might be a wet thing. You never know. It might be a wet weather
It
wonder.
could,
I'm not.
could be.
I don't know him too well. Don't know about how well you guys know him, but yeah.
No, did he race last year, Mackie? I can't remember. I don't
He
think
was reserved last year.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely had some
he was
reserves.
reserve. Yes, I remember. He was in Haas, wasn't he? And he did
Yeah.
some good racing in Haas. Yes, I remember. Yes. But anyway, thank you, Fudge. Congratulations on your P3 in the opening round, and a lot more to come, I'm sure.
I hope so. Thank you guys. Take care.
Thank you, Fudge. So we're going to bring in your teammate now, Matthias,
Oh, I was
finishing.
talking to Juggle, mate.
Well, yeah, but that's not how this works, Matthias. I drag
Okay.
you in here and you have interviews.
It's your title charm, did you know that?
I know I can, but I don't like to do that. Matthias, P2 from
Yeah.
11th on the grid. You had some great pace in the wet. You and your teammate almost crossing at the exact same time. 2nd and 3rd for Red Bull. Good start to the season for you.
Yeah, I mean, we could say so. I mean, the qualifying, I don't know what was happening with me. I just totally cooked the whole car and it was shit. I mean, in the first session, I had like way too high PSI. So like in the first 5 laps, I was driving around everyone. Then my tires started overheating, and I mean, yeah. Then the restart. Then the second session, I mean, yeah, just drive and keep it in P2. To be honest,
Yeah.
some nice sense, but I mean, yeah,
Well, yeah,
it is what it is.
it looked good from our perspective. Of course, Sir Jaggy went on to win today, but he looked very fast in the wet conditions. But anyway, of course, we know you're a fast driver. We know you like your overtaking, you like your battle. We obviously enjoy commentating on you.
Thank you,
Would
thank
you
you.
would you like to? Could you think you could be world champion this year? Have you got the pace to do so?
I don't know. We'll see, mate. Like, I think I got the pace, but like, I need to fix my quali maybe a bit. I think race pace is fine, but yeah, I just have to drive quicker.
Yeah, Well, I think you and Sergio, not Sergio, sorry, I think you and Fudge have a great teammate as well. So I think you two could really push for the constructors as well this year.
Yeah, we were. It was a good time in call, so I mean, it's
Yeah.
fun.
Well, Matthias, congratulations, P2 opening round of this season. Let's see where the rest of the season takes us, mate.
Yeah, I'll see you next week, guys.
Yeah, well, confident man. Thank you, Matthias, mate. Thank you. And we're going to bring in your race winner. I put him into the wrong comms box. I'm going to bring him in our race winner, Sir Jagu, on his first official start in DRC as a official contracted driver. Sir Jagu, mate, impeccable drive from sixth on the grid. Must have been a bit annoying with the restart, but we'll talk about that in a second. But you went on to win by about 5 seconds. Probably would have gone to win by a lot more if there wasn't a safety car. How are you feeling, mate?
I'm feeling good. The pace was there, and I felt like the setup was just working for me compared to everyone else who was struggling with the rear. So, all in all, a very good race.
Yeah, it looked really tricky out there. A lot of people were struggling with grip on the track. Obviously, it was full wet conditions. No driver in the world likes driving on those wet tyres. But yeah, as you said, you made it work. And were you a bit annoyed at the restart? Did you feel like that wasn't entirely necessary?
I was scared people weren't gonna box and do a zero stop race, but I made the right call, and it was just back to business, you could say.
Yeah, and it worked well. So anyway, first win of your proper contracted in DRC, because of course you were a reserve last year. Did some fantastic drives in reserve, and we, of course, me and Mackie swindled you a seat because we're like that, you know. But you've clearly proven some pace. There are some fast drivers on this grid. They didn't show up today. They were really struggling, but you got some pace to win this title, Sir Jaggy, this year.
That's my goal. I'm aiming for the title. Anything less, and I'll be disappointed. So both titles. That's the goal.
Both titles. Ah,
Oh
well.
yes,
Who's your teammate this year?
that's RD.
RD's he's a very good teammate to have. Very, very consistent driver. So Jagu, congratulations, my friend, on your first win this season. Many more to come, I'm sure. And we'll see you next Saturday.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sir Jagu. And Mackie, that ends our first DRC race of the season. But something else we should mention, we haven't actually gone over the calendar yet this year. We won't reveal all the races because you can see them all in Discord. Join the Discord at discord.gg/digital racing. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
It
Yes.
was right. So opening round of course into Lagos. We go to Imola next weekend
Ooh.
in Italy. We actually have more races this year as well. Two of those races, Mackie, I haven't told you this yet. 100% races.
Yeah, no, I was aware. It's
Mm.
it's playing on my mind a little bit because
Yes.
they are long. It's quite a lot to worry about.
They are long.
But,
But
I think we'll manage.
I think we'll manage. Imola is a great circuit. Love that track. I think it'll be brilliant racing. Happy to have a full grid as well. If we can have that every race this year, be amazing. Would love full quali back. Did really like the full quali system last year. I think it made it more exciting. Edge and write it down. Did enjoy it.
Yeah.
But anyway, apologise for the technical difficulties at the start of the stream with the award show. Apologise for the technical difficulties at the start of the first start and our commentary during the second race. But there wasn't anything happening. You can't blame us. We did our jobs. I feel like we did a good job.
Yeah. We did okay. Yeah.
So we'll quickly do some plugging. I'll do it because Mackie
Yep.
wants me to do it this year. So as I said, come join the Discord, come join the conversation at discord.gg/digital racing. This is where you can find all our information about our racing and what's going on. Come join the league. Maybe you can become a racer for season 9 as well. Team principals also available.
And you never know. There could be some mid-season sign-ups as well.
Could be some
for
mid-season sign-ups
reserve
as well.
Positions. You never know. You never know.
And there's exciting things on the horizon, I've been told by Edrin as well. Possible more stuff coming. You can also come to the website, which is, I assume it's in the description of the Twitch. I don't know
It
what
is linked below,
link
I believe.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, link below. Website, that is literally where everything is. If you need any information, it's on that site. That includes past World Championship battles this year, Assetto Corsa, all that good stuff. Obviously, we're powered by Milestone. Milestone make all of this very possible for us, allow us to do the streaming, allow us to make servers, allow us to make cool things. So all of this is because of them. So appreciate Milestone for powering us on DRC and giving us the ability to broadcast these races to you. You can check us out on Instagram, which is Instagram at Digital Racing.
At Digital Racing Championship, actually.
At Digital Racing Championship.
Yeah.
If you want to check me and Mackie out, I don't know why you would, but if you do,
Yeah,
I'm at Deflink10 on Twitter. Mackie's at Mackie Sunday on
Yep.
Twitter.
Indeed.
That's cool. I won't plug Twitch and stuff because that's just a bit dull. But yeah, also click the follow on here on Twitch so you don't miss a stream. Click the subscribe button with Prime because it's free and it helps us all. Press the bell as well so you don't miss a notification. Mackie, that's everything plugged. It's been a pleasure being back in the commentary box for DRC.
Yep,
Have you
you too.
enjoyed it today?
Yeah, I think so. It was a pretty good race. Bar the having to restart and then
Yeah.
restarting from qualifying grid positions.
Yeah,
so,
we'll discuss that. I'm sure
Yeah.
that'll be, that'll be a discussion for another day. But thank you all very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. We'll be back same time, same channel, same commentators, unfortunately, at 6:30 p.m. We started a bit early this week because of the award show, but we're starting at 6:30 next week, and we'll be live for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix.